What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. It's Xfinity time. It's the Crown Royal Purple Bag 2 Project 200, and it should be a good time. Lots of throwbacks in this one. Looking forward to this. Should be fun, but we're ready to go racing. We're getting pre-race ceremonies here pretty soon. Got all the I love this Dale Jr. throwback. Menards, Hellman's 88. Look right there. So that's a good one. Lots of cool ones today, especially my favorite with the mellow yellow looking cars. And then William Byron in this race. I know Brownie is excited for the William Byron hanging out here. So let's go to the main screen and let everybody know we're ready to go racing. We're ready, and we're going to bring in Adam, Brad, and Joey. They got the call on FS1.
Race here at Darlington, always a lot of action. Last year, this was one of the best races, I think, of the entire season for all of NASCAR, so
it was.
Glad to be up here.
Wild finish last year with Kyle Larson, John Hunter Nemechek. I feel sorry for drivers because 2 weeks ago, we were racing at Dover, the track that's so challenging, the Monster Mile. Now you come here, the track's labeled too tough to tame. How does this place compare when you talk about challenging racetracks?
They have gone to some very, very challenging racetracks here recently. Dover, you brought that up. Darlington, one of the most challenging. And let's just not practice and go straight into the race. You think of a Shane Van Gisbergen. He's never seen this place before.
Yeah, it does.
He's about to line up mid-pack, hammer down into turn one. And
thanks for the subscribe.
I don't think he's going to know where to go. What a hard thing to do for a rookie to come to a track like this. It's already limited practice, even if they did get practice. Now you're just going out there cold. And you don't know where your car is going to go. The tire fall off, the different lines that you run. This is one of those tracks that we just got done with practice. You run the whole practice. You don't even come in. You just keep making laps as much as you can because as a driver, you keep getting better.
And it's a short race, 200 miles, so you don't have that much time to get everything figured out.
No, you don't. You're going to get one or two adjustments on the car at most. And most adjustments you're going to make as a driver, it's going to be behind the wheel. How do I drive this car in the corner? Oh, and by the way, don't drive it in too deep. You hit the wall, get a flat tire, your day's over.
I know you guys are drivers, and I'm just a TV broadcaster, but we could be crew chiefs today. You know why? If the caution comes out, we're pitting, and we want tires,
every
right?
Time.
Every time.
As long as they have enough of them.
That's right. Just make sure we have a set waiting on us. Let's go down to Josh.
All right, well, William Byron is going to have to start from the back of the field because you guys didn't get to practice, didn't get to qualify yesterday. How does that impact you today?
I think it's been a lot of fun, really.
Byron comes from the back of the pack
a lot, obviously, and I feel like just learning some different lines and different things coming through the field will be enjoyable for me. And obviously, would have loved to have practice.
Keep hitting that like button for us, y'all.
Balances, but I think the 17 car has been good here, and they've been good in general, just kind of hitting the balance and hitting everything. So have confidence in those guys, and feel like we'll have that comp yellow in the beginning of the race just to get a feel for coming down pit road, get a quick adjustment, and all those things. So I'm excited. I think today will be a lot of fun, and just gonna try to enjoy it. You know, it's just that's the purpose of Saturdays. Try to have fun. I appreciate Mr. H and everybody at HendrickCars.com allowing me to come down here and run. So looking forward to it.
And what's your favorite part of Throwback Weekend here at Darlington, a place you've been able to win in the Cup Series in the past?
Yeah, it's just it's
up,
really
NASCAR
cool to
fan?
see all the heritage and history of the sport, and I feel like Hendrick, they always do a really good job with the throwback schemes and really just bringing out some of the history of the organization. So the 24 car this weekend looks great, the 5 looks great, the 9 and the 48. So everyone has really good schemes, and it'll be nice to see those tomorrow.
Thanks, and good luck, William.
Guess what's back this weekend?
We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, a little Stump the Max. A little Stump the Max. Sorry.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in. We're going to get the pre-race ceremonies under control here in just a second. Let's go through. They did not practice or qualify, so they're based on standings. Cole Custer, the points leader. Chandler Smith on the outside. Sheldon Creed, then A.J. Allmendinger. Austin Hill in 5th. Sam Mayer 6th. Justin Agar 7th. Anthony Alfredo, look at him, 8th. Riley Herbst in 9th. Parker Rosslav in 10th. Parker Klingerman in 11th. Jesse Love in 12th. Carson Kopoval in 13th. Brandon Jones 14th. Kyle Weatherman 15th. Jeb Burton 16th. SVG in 17th. Eric Almirola, my pick to win the race. Eric Almirola my pick to win the race. Jeremy Clements in 19th, Ryan Ellis 20th, Brandon Poole 21st, Leland Honeyman 22nd. I love that paint scheme, y'all. That's my favorite of the night. 42. It's looking good. It's the mellow yellow car all over again. Days of Thunder, Kyle Petty, whatever you want to say. But I love that 42 looking. Sammy Smith in 23rd. 24, Taylor Gray. What a good run for him yesterday in the trucks. Josh William, 25th. 26th, Ryan Sieg. 27th, David Starr. 28th, Patrick Erbling. 29th, Kyle Sieg. 30th, Josh Balicki. 31st, Matt Benedetto in this for the full-time ride, the 38 for the rest of the year. Matt Benedetto. Haley Deegan in that 15 Dale Earnhardt Wrangler throwback for Haley Deegan. Dawson Cram, John Hunter Nemechek, Garrett Smithley, Blaine Perkins, Chad Fincham, and then William Byron, the very last car on the field here. So, hope everybody's ready to have some fun. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you're coming in. And about 13 minutes till the command. We're going to do national anthem and all that good stuff. But keep on hitting that subscribe. We're one away from 12,400. We would love for you to get us to 12,400. We'll be 600 away from 13K. No way Willie B is last. Well, NASCAR van, he didn't get to qualify or practice, so he is in the very back of the pack. Since he doesn't have many points for Xfinity, he doesn't get any points for Xfinity. So anybody that doesn't have points would be down there gaining points. So it is what it is. It's okay, but I think it's a challenge for him to see what comes up. We'll see what happens. But we're going to be bringing you live audio of the FS1 broadcast. We're going to be bringing you in-car cameras today of the race. We're going to give you flag-to-flag coverage of the race as well. We're going to have a great time in the chat. But your homework today is to hit that like button and get us to 100 likes before the green flag. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's get us there as quick as we can. 100 likes is our goal. 100 likes, 31 likes. We got 69 to go. 69 likes to go. So let's see if we can get us there. Jack says, Little Jack picked Colt Custer. So we'll see what happens. But appreciate everybody being here. Happy Saturday afternoon. Happy Mother's Day weekend to every single one of you guys. That's a mama out there. We wish you happy Mother's Day for the ones that are watching. If you're watching Ninja, we do appreciate you as well. Make sure you're saying hi. We love to hear new fans. We love to see new fans. And we would love for you to be here for the rest of the time by hitting that subscribe button and joining our NASCAR community for the rest of the year. So we try to do every race. Can't promise you we'll do every. I know when we go into a couple races, we might miss a couple weekends, but we're going to be here as many times as we can. We've been doing it since the Daytona 500. Last weekend, I took the weekend off. We went on vacation, but we're back. So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun. And when it comes back from the commercial break, we'll have some fun. Also, in the message, the stream bat, telling you about all our redeems. We have mini games in the chat if you would like to use those. Exclamation point points to find how many points you have. Exclamation point gamble those points or gamble all. And the more you can bring up, your favorite winning. Also, in the pin message above, you see the members emojis. How do you get those? It is the lowest rank for our membership. It's 99 cents. Pretty much the cheapest membership you're going to find on YouTube. Most YouTube memberships are like $2.99 to $4.99 at the beginning and so on. We start ours at 99 cents. Pretty cheap. It's for you for the rest of the month. And you can use those emojis throughout our chat, throughout our races, and all that good stuff. We're also streaming on Twitch, and we're streaming on Twitter. For the ones on Twitch, I see you there. There's 8 of you hanging out. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitter, give us a follow and a retweet and a heart and all that good stuff. So all our homework's over. I hope everybody's ready. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate it. Brandon, I picked Carson. He's got a bright future. Let's see. Bronny says, I can't celebrate Mother's Day since my mom is. I understand, man. I'm sorry, buddy. Welcome back, race fans. What's up, Rick? What's going on, Jack? NASCAR fan. Indigo back here again. Henrique says, how can I watch the race? Right here. This is the only way you're going to watch it. Byron has ruined the fun of NASCAR for me, she says. The 44 car is a 10 out of 10. Yes, the Kyle Petty. Lots of Kyle Petty throwbacks. And let's listen in.
33 car. In the early 90s, which is when this paint scheme is from, Harry Gant got around that track as good as anybody.
Yeah, this is
I
from
love
my
that
favorite
one.
racing movie, Shannon. Days of Thunder. You see, we got Ryan Ellis. He's going to play a little Cole Trickle
Cole
today.
Trickle? Oh,
That's a
Cole
good guy to
Trickle.
play. Maybe he will drop the hammer.
Rubbing is racing, right? Yeah. Got to go fast. Slow is fast.
That was Sterling Marlin and that.
I like this one too. Haley Deegan in that 15
Oh, that's
car
cool.
from 1982. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt did drive the 15 car for Bud Moore out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Earnhardt won Darlington 12 times between both series.
Yeah, this is Blaine Perkins. He is a little Cale Yarborough. I had this model as a kid, the number 28 Hardee's car. Yeah,
Me too.
I put that together. It was actually a little bit bigger. Cool paint scheme. I love it.
That's awesome. They're so cool just having all those paint schemes down there for Throwback Weekend. It's time now for our race picks. What do you got, Jamie Mack?
Well, we talked to him earlier, and he starts dead last, but I'm going to go with William Byron. I didn't sell that.
William
very well.
Byron.
From the back. I'm going to go with the guy.
Hit the
that
pace
we talked
car,
with
that's
him.
right.
He understands his place. He's starting seventh, Justin Allgaier, in that 7 car. I think he's going to get his first win of 2024 today.
Oh, I know
at
too,
I'm going
Bronny.
to start with the guy that's starting dead third, and that would be Sheldon Creed. We know he has 8. How many? 8?
Yeah, Mr. Second Place. That's a good one, Shan.
Finishes. He actually got his first second place finish at Darlington in 2022. He's going to get it done today. You know what we're going to get done right now? We're going to head trackside for opening ceremonies in Darlington.
Race fans, please rise as you are able and remove your hats, and veterans render a hand salute as the Fort Mill High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. And here to offer today's invocation, please welcome from Lee Street First Church of God, Pastor Robbie Short.
Let us pray. Dear gracious and everlasting Father, we thank you for this beautiful day in Darlington, South Carolina. Lord, we ask you to protect these drivers, staff, family members, and friends. Lord, we praise you and we remember the past drivers like Cale Yarborough, and bless the drivers of today and the future of NASCAR. For God, the race is not given to the swift, nor the strong, but the one that perseveres. Because God, you're too tough to tame. In Jesus' name, amen.
And here to perform our national anthem from the United States Air Force Heritage of America Band, please welcome Staff Sergeant Rachel Coleman.
USA in the chat during the national anthem, y'all. USA in the chat.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
200 miles in Darlington, South Carolina. Who can tame the lady in black? Well, we'll find out shortly. Adam, Brad, and Joey on the other side of the break.
All right, so we are going to commercial break. We'll begin with the firing the engines up. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Let's get into the in-car cameras. Let's see as I turn my American flag off. Thanks for all the USAs in the chat during the national anthem. All right, so let's look. What is NASCAR going to give us for in-car cameras today? Let's see. We'll be bringing you in-car cameras. Normally it's about 4 of them, but we'll see what we got here. In-car cameras. We also have scanners. We have the scanners as well. Am I logged in? Yep. I am logged in. All right, let's see what we got. We got Allmendinger, Sheldon Creed, and Ryan Sieg. That is it on NASCAR? Come on. All right, so I guess we'll be watching Allmendinger for a little bit here. And let's go to the in-car camera thing here. Go Underdogs. That's right. Let's see what happens. Lots of cool paint schemes. So Allmendinger, Sheldon Creed, and Ryan Sieg only today. Like, come on. Couldn't we have Byron at least? So here we go. There is AJ Allmendinger's car. He is running off fourth. So at least we got that. And then we got Sieg and the other one. So it's better than none. Let's see if Cole Trickle can win this today. That's right. We'll definitely give our Days of Thunder quotes throughout the race today. But thanks for watching on Twitch. If you guys are here, appreciate y'all. 19 of us here. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitch. We stream all our stuff on Twitch as well. So make sure you give us a good follow over there. Bronny says on YouTube, one of my favorite underdogs currently in the Xfinity Series is Kyle Weatherman. To be honest, that and always love to root for Matty D. Keep hitting that subscribe as well, y'all. We would love for us to get to 12,400. Looking for 2 more. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, we would love for you to do so today. So tomorrow we'll be live at 1 o'clock. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock. For the running of the Goodyear 400 from Darlington. We'll have that stream up later on tonight, but we're ready for this. Mark says the 7 for the win. Can Allgaier do it? We'll see if he can. Leaving early for Mother's Day for wife and mother-in-law. Go Alston Hill. Love the lights. That's right. Thank you, Indigo, for watching out, hanging out with us last night and today and this morning. We appreciate you. The Goodyear 400. That's right. All right, so we'll wait till they come back for Gentlemen Start Your Engines.
Darlington Raceway in South Carolina, one of the most iconic venues in all of racing. And today, hosting NASCAR's Xfinity Series for the 68th time. Qualifying rained out yesterday on the pole in his 2006 throwback. That's Cole Custer. So many wonderful schemes on this throwback weekend. Ryan Ellis is...
Why are they going to do the music in along with that?
43 car. Parker Retzlaff said, I'm going Harry Gant with his
Harry
31.
Gant. Parker, I love that 31, baby.
And helped reveal this paint scheme. And earlier this week on NASCAR Race Hub, Hailie Deegan made an appearance, and she told us she'll be throwing it back to 1982 when Dale Earnhardt won right here at Darlington. So good to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon, everybody, with a couple of drivers that have visited Victory Lane here. They're NASCAR champions, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski. I'm Adam Alexander. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult is
You got
Darlington?
your Cold Truckle Customs for luck.
She's tough. She can come out by any time. I would say a 9.
I mean,
Thank you for subscribing, Carl. Appreciate
room
that.
For more, but I feel like Darlington's about as tough as it gets.
All right, she's a 10. She's a 10.
It's a 10.
Now let's go next level with that. No practice yesterday, no qualifying. You've got some first timers here. What do they face today?
They're a huge challenge ahead of them. Darlington's one of the toughest racetracks. We just said it. The Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame. It has nicknames. When the track has nicknames, you know it's hard. And when you think of how hard it is just to make a lap here is one thing. There's no 2 laps the same, though, when you go to Darlington, because the next lap, the tires fall off so much. You got to lift sooner. You have to adjust. Every lap is a big adjustment, knowing where your car's going to go throughout the long run,
Kelly.
working traffic when it makes sense, and not wearing your tires out too soon.
I like that skull car, too.
Very, very challenging racetrack for those reasons.
Now you go to the other end of the spectrum. We got some veteran drivers that have experience here, good experience, but they have to come from deep in the field. I'm talking about Eric Almirola back in the 20, John Hunter Nemechek, and William Byron, who won the championship in 2017, coming from all the way in the back, Brad.
Oh, yeah, it's a big challenge for these guys. So easy to get in trouble here. Remember, the track's difficult. Well, that means everybody else is struggling too. And you get side by side with the wrong guy, Next thing you know, you're in the fence with
Ooh,
them.
You got
we
to
hit it.
tiptoe to the
Thank you
front,
so
and
much,
then once you
guys.
get there, you get after it, right,
12,400.
Joey?
Something like that. You know,
Appreciate
the restarts
that,
are
y'all.
so intense because that's your moment where you're going to really want to get after it. But you don't want to wear your tires
12,400.
out, so it's a real big balance.
And
Yes,
it's a
sir,
short
Dan.
race, only
Good
200
day, man.
miles. You don't have an opportunity to recover if you have a big mistake. It's going to be a fun afternoon at the track Too Tough to Tame. Let's go trackside and get the command.
Darlington Raceway, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Please welcome the Commanding General of the United States Army Training Center and Fort Jackson, Major General Jason Kelly.
Drivers, start your engines.
Let's go. All right, on a 1 to 10, how was that?
It's go time
1 to 10.
in South Carolina. Elvis says it best. It's not about the conversation.
All right, going to commercial break. We got the cars fired up. Let's get the cars rolling. I miss Harry Gant. Dang it. Wish he was still racing. I know, man. Mark says a 10. Jamie says flat. Ernest says 1. Yeah, I wasn't really all that. Mom's boyfriend growing up was Morgan Shepherd's wife. He was a wife beater, she said. Oh my gosh. Good old Tank Hill on Fort Jackson. 7 out of 10. Polish. Okay. I'd say a 5.1. Brandon says a 3. Watching from Partnership Nevada. Go number 7. Awesome. PS1. Harry was a contractor business. 10 for, it was good, I guess. A lot of people think it was good. He kind of gave the drivers, start your engines. So, cars are not rolling yet. We'll bring in the cars here as they start to roll. But we are ready to have some fun. We got 3 in-car cameras. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like button. See if we can get to 100 likes. We're close, aren't we? Are we close? 58, so we're halfway there. So let's go. 100 likes. Let's get it. Knock it out. And we'll have some fun after that. Have a good time. Get your homework done before you can play. Homework done before you can play. But the Crown Royal Purple Bag Project 200 coming to you from Darlington, South Carolina. The track Too Tough to Tame. The Lady in Black. Which car will the Lady in Black bite first? We'll see. Let's talk about that. How many cautions do you guys have today? Let me see how many cautions are we going to have today for the race. Let me see in the chat. How many cautions do we have today? I can't help it. I got to go with the 15. Ooh, look at D with the Deegan. Okay, there we go. I predict 8. Randy's going 6. Jamie's going 5. And this is including stage cautions. So if you got to change it because you forgot about stage cautions, you got to add 2 of those to it. So Brandon's going with 6. 4 for Pops. 15 for Knock. Deegan, good for 2, Mark says. Kelly, 8. NASCAR fan says 6. Rick's going 8 cautions. Carson's going 15. Oh, my gosh. Pop's going 6. 7. Jamie changed hers to 7. D's going 9. I go 9. Dan says, all right. So we got some caution picks. All right. And now it's time with the cars rolling. Let's see who you got to win. I'm going Eric Almirola. Eric Almirola for the win. He's in that 20 car, and when he's in that 20 car, he is strong. Who you got to win today? Let me see your numbers. Rick's got 12 the cautions. Roy's got 13. Let me see who you got to win today. Cole Custer, Eric, AJ, Rick's going to AJ Allmendinger, and we're rolling. That's right, Jamie. Matthew's going Dinger. The 43. Oh, that'd be cool if he could pull it off. Ernest going with the 0. Jamie's going 17, of course. She's loyal. She's loyal. 7 for Mark. I think I got to go 9.5 cautions. Brandon with the 88.
Everything we've got. But there's still a lot more road to run.
All right, let's bring it back.
He starts 3rd today. Let's go from the driver's seat.
Yeah, let's ask him, Adam. Brad Keselowski up in the booth here. Sheldon, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Brad, I got you.
Terrific. Look forward to seeing a great race of the day. I love the Ivan Stewart throwback scheme. Super cool. But we just got done watching a graphic of your 2 Truck Series wins. Of course, starting 3rd, been really fast here in the Xfinity Series. What makes you so good here?
Yeah, I don't know, Brad. I mean, first off, love throwback weekend here in Darlington. This has been a good place for me in the Truck Series.
Hope Sheldon
Had good
Creed
runs here
20
in
as well.
Xfinity, starting close to the front today, so just hoping for a good day. Going to be ripping the fence in 3
Creed.
and 4, and yeah, just need to keep all
Rick
the
says the
fenders on.
dinger.
Terrific. Well, we can't wait to watch you, bud. We know you're one of the best here. Have a great day.
4, thanks, guys.
8 career runner-up finishes. Still trying to get that first trophy. Maybe today is the day. And he's not the only one trying to win for the first time in Xfinity competition. How about Anthony Alfredo? This guy has
Anthony
been
Alfredo
rolling lately. For our motorsports,
100,000 richer
in the
too.
playoff standings. That's very positive for this race team. So how is he in that position? Well, 3 consecutive top 10 finishes. And the biggest of those coming 2 weeks ago, when he picked up the $100,000 via the Dash for Cash. Driver 5 rolls 8 this afternoon. Let's hear from him, Joey.
Fast Pasta, Anthony Alfredo. It's Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski.
Howdy Rowdy, you have to have like a link like Fox Sports app or something like that, but no link.
Good. We think you're doing pretty good.
On Twitch.
You're just coming off a big $100,000 Dash for Cash win last couple weeks in Dover. What'd you do with all the money?
Put it in the savings. Got to be smart. But no, that was awesome, man. Appreciate Xfinity putting that on for the series, and to win that was a huge accomplishment for our team. Obviously, everybody at Our Motorsports been doing a phenomenal job bringing fast cars to the track, and man, we've been doing a lot with a little, just punching above our weight. So we'll try to keep the momentum rolling.
Copy that. Well, you're starting 8th today. Obviously, no practice. How do you prepare to get into the race car at Darlington, one of the toughest tracks we come to, pretty much blind?
Yeah, it's tough.
At least one, right?
Simulator with Hendrick Motorsports, though, trying to get those guys dialed in, and I'm sure that track time is going to pay off at an opportunity like this without any track time prior to the green flag. So it's my favorite track. I'm ready to rip. Got a good-looking shop Chevrolet accessories Camaro. Hopefully we can keep this track position all day and have a shot to win this thing at the end.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Easy guy to root for is Anthony Alfredo. Now we look at our starting grid in today's race. Mentioned the fact that qualifying was rained out yesterday. Cole Custer on the pole, going alongside championship leader Chandler Smith. Row 2, we just talked to him. Sheldon Creed alongside A.J. Allmendinger.
What's up, Mark? Welcome in. Welcome in, Tim.
First win of the season.
Good to see everybody. Make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in. We're trying to get to 100 likes. Hit that subscribe if you're new.
When it comes to Darlington.
We're almost there.
Anthony
33 to
Alfredo
go.
just talked to, having a great season so
33
far.
to go to
Justin out there
100.
Looking to get Junior Motorsports in victory lane. You know he'll be tough today.
After that, you got Parker Reslaf and the awesome Harry Gant car right next to Riley Herbst, starting there in the 5th row.
Back to row 6.
Yeah, there you go, Brad.
Jesse Love, Parker Kligerman. Parker's really been fighting hard for that win here. He's got a great shot, and Jesse has had a phenomenal rookie season.
Look at this duo in row 7. Teammates at Junior Motorsports. Brandon Jones, who has won here alongside Carson Quapple, making his first start at this track. Row 8, Jeb Burton.
What's up
Kyle
from
Weatherman.
Scotland? Awesome, Gordon.
Well wishes to Kyle
Thank you for
Weatherman,
being here,
whose
Gordon.
mother-in-law has been ill, and Shane Van Gisbergen in
What's
row
up,
9
Lloyd?
with
Welcome
that
back,
throwback to
buddy.
Marcus Ambrose alongside Eric Almirola. We think he'll be
Marcus
really good
Ambrose.
today. Ryan Ellis, Jeremy Clements in row 10. And row 11 is special. It's all about Kyle Petty with their throwbacks. You've got Leland Honeyman Jr.
That 42,
and Brennan
baby.
Poole. And by the way, the fans have been voting on their favorite paint scheme, and it goes to Brennan Poole in the 40 Ford. I know that's one you really like.
the Hot Wheels.
Absolutely. I mean, I think every kid's first car was a Hot Wheels
What's
car.
up, Curtis?
And Kyle Petty's Hot Wheels car was like the most iconic one on the racetrack to me when I was a kid. So cool to see that back on the racetrack. Actually, just
What's
got
up,
off
Ken?
the Kyle Petty charity ride. Was on it yesterday, and it was a great time. They raised a ton of money for Victory Junction.
Love the
so a great way to
44,
honor
the
Kyle.
42, and the
Those cars out
43
here
tonight.
Now we hear from our pit reporters, Regan Smith, Josh Sims. We begin with Regan, who won here in 2011 in a Cup car. Good afternoon, Regan.
Well, Adam Carson Quapple has been nothing short of great in his first 2 Xfinity starts. 4th at Martinsville, 2nd at Dover 2 weeks ago, nearly winning. A
Big
different
Matty
challenge
D.
today, though. No practice, no
Full
qualifying.
time,
He
that's
has
right,
never gone
Gordon.
into turns 1 and 2. He said he's most nervous today about the first trip through turns 1 and 2. Not so much the race, but getting through that first corner. Josh Sims?
Well, Regan, is this the week that Justin Allgaier gets that first win of the season? This is a great track for him. He's won here 2 times. He's finished in the top 7 the last 6 races here. And when I talked to him earlier, he told me this is a place that forced me to be what I am not, and that is patient. You got to race the track. You got to take what it gives you. Let's see if he can be patient today as he hunts for his 3rd win at the Lady in Black, guys.
She's
I'd say
birdie.
this really gives me a reminder of COVID racing. This is the first track we came back to. It was a month or so off, and we had to go into the race with no practice.
We're about to go green.
See our race analysis.
Y'all ready?
Down 45 and
Pull
45.
those belts tight one last time. Y'all be nice in the chat together. Let's go racing at the track. Too tough to tame.
After practicing qualifying yesterday. Front row, Chandler Smith, Carl Custer, the control car, takes the outside lane. We are green at the track. Too tough to tame.
Let's really talk about turn one. Everyone tiptoeing through it a little bit. If you are aggressive, this is a moment you can take a big advantage and try to get some spots, but none of these guys know what their cars even drive like yet.
Go around the first lap here. On lap 3, we're going to honor Dale Sr. on lap 3. We're going to honor Dale Sr. on lap 3.
Through 3 and 4.
AJ's going to try to
Cole
follow him through.
Custer.
This top lane, definitely has a bit of an advantage, especially in these Xfinity
Cole
cars.
Custer, let me see
Early
those
in the
double
run, if you get to the
zeros
outside of someone
for the
through
new
3 and 4,
leader.
It's really going to give you a good head of steam down the front stretch.
Custer, the reigning champ, on point, still looking for his first win of 2024. Been close on many occasions, including a couple of weeks ago when the rain got him at Dover. Allmendinger settles into second, and that's Chandler Smith in third.
Great first few laps. These
All right,
drivers
lap
really
3.
had it cut out for him today.
We're going to
Really
honor
practical
Dale
qualifying
Sr.
like we talked.
Let me see
Very
those
clean
threes
so
on
far.
lap
Impressed.
3 here on every race. We do here on the go with CeeLo. We honor the 3 of Dale Sr. Let me see those threes. Put those threes in the chats. Let me see them. We honor you, Dale Sr. on lap 3. We raise you know what and praise you know what.
Last time we saw that car on track, Coda, when Kyle Larson pulled into victory lane for Mr. H.
3.
When hung in. Another Kyle Petty throwback. That's my favorite.
What's up, Terry?
I love that
3.
one.
There's a lot of great ones. You see right there the Harry Gant throwback with Parker Retzlaff. Really, really cool as well.
Alfredo doing good early. Started 8th, running 7th right now, just in front of Allgaier.
Justin's right on his bumper. We had a little trouble with the 51 car at the start of the race with a little issue. Got a little radio action here.
Boy,
There you go. Someone asked about Commence Brawny. Something's loose.
What's unfortunate is that team is South Carolina based from Spartanburg. This is a very, very important race to that organization.
Great clean first few laps. I did not expect this, Joe. I'll be honest with you. This is such a tough track, and these drivers are doing a really great job here.
Yeah, it's funny. You say you don't expect
Almirola
it,
up
and
5
you
spots.
can say that because they haven't made many laps, but also you could almost believe it because everybody's not that aggressive yet. Everybody's tiptoeing, kind of feeling it out. And a lot of times when you think it's going to be a complete disaster
Sheldon
at the
Creed.
start of a race, it ends up being
Sheldon Creed.
Yeah, they're building their confidence in their race cars, to your point, Joey, and what they
in
can and
4th
can't
place.
do. Another pass here for William Byron.
Williams figured out he can pass a lot of cars.
That's underneath the 38, Matt Benedetto.
Saw him racing right there with the 26, John Hunter Nemechek. Nearly won this race a season ago. 48, Parker Kligerman throwing it back to the boss man, Scott Borchetta, who won a couple of
Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Keep hitting that subscribe.
So that's the scheme they have gone with. Riley Herbst a part of that mix, and the 31, the Harry Gant throwback. That, of course, Parker
Thank you, Terry
Retzlaff.
Stewart, for that subscribe. Terry,
went
thank
over to
you.
the shop when they did the unveil. They had both cars there, his and the car that Parker's going to run today. Harry Gant is 84 years old. He looks like he could still go out drive and compete.
Handsome Harry. High, wide, and handsome.
This is one of his best racetracks. I'm sure he's cheering today for Parker.
Allgaier got around Alfredo. He's now 7th. And looking to pick up a few more. Let's drop back and pick up the 17 again. What's up with William Byron, Regan?
Adam, you see William Byron moving up through the field relatively quickly as we would have anticipated. Spoke to him as he was getting in the car, and he said this race a little bit different than when he did Phoenix earlier this year. He remembers this track in the Xfinity car much better than what he did Phoenix and how the car needs
4
to
a.m.
feel. So
Sunday,
keep an eye
go
on him today. That's bad news for the
SVG.
competition.
Ricky, what's up, man? Appreciate you watching. 4 a.m. Wow.
Austin Hill come up to try to throw the block on Sheldon Creed. He saw that run was going to be up top and he was going to pass him. And he pretty much aborted on the bottom lane and went to the top as quickly as possible and made Sheldon put the brakes on.
And Justin Allgaier said, "Merry Christmas. I'll take both these spots."
Absolutely.
2 for 1, driver 7. Allgaier now 5th. Toyota onboard camera is Creed. There goes Alfredo.
Two distinctly different lines here. What you see here is Anthony Alfredo's kind of using that white line and hooking the apron to get his car to turn. But on the straightaway, get that big run with Sheldon Creed on the top. So, shorter distance isn't always the fastest way.
Yeah, and so many people say Darlington's a one-groove racetrack. There's not much room to move around. I disagree. There is a lot of room. Even 1 and 2, you may see late in the run, some cars start to run a little bit lower through the center of 1 and 2, looking to get on the racetrack where there's a little less rubber. You see some right here in 3 and 4, you can run the very, very bottom below that white line or by the wall, and it's going to get tight here on the exit.
Really tight. Sam Mayer in the 1, Chandler
The 42,
Smith in the 81.
my favorite car,
that have
Roy.
won this season locked into
Or
the
Bronny.
playoffs.
Justin Allgaier looking to get another 2 for 1 here.
I love
might get him right here. He's going to look underneath. Sam, not quite.
So Cole Custer's got a almost 2.3 second lead. Michael Honeychuck, thank you, Michael, for the subscribe. Appreciate you.
At Brandt. That is
And the
really
24 that are
neat.
watching
Radio
on
side by
Twitter,
side. Cole Custer
Twitch.
leading for the first time in his career. That sounds crazy because he's
Awesome.
won here.
I can't show you the race, man. I wish I could. I wish I could over on Twitch. He said, show the race. I can't show the race. Do apologize. We can't do that. But who do I like today? Let's go. Who do I like today? Hey, it is what it is, man. If you don't like it, on Twitch. Sorry. But appreciate you hanging out here. No one streams the races because you can't stream the races. You can't. It's not legal. So we can bring you the audio, talk over it, bring you the other stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying it. How fast is Byron running each lap? Let's see what Byron's doing. Go all the way down here. Byron in that 17 has moved up to 29th spot. 33.34 is his last lap. His best lap was 31.5 on lap 4. We're at lap 11, so we'll see what happens. We'll watch Byron come through the field. If you don't see your drivers, I can scroll back up. Go Cole. Go Cole Trickle. Thanks for subscribing over there. Thank you, your boy. Appreciate it. Your boy. And let's listen into some scanners. Let's do that. Let's see that right here. I'll listen to Sheldon Creed's scanner. How's that sound? Oh, I have to sign in. All right, I'll have to do that here in a little bit. Let's listen into the car. Byron's got a flat right front. Oh, no.
Problems for the 17 of William Byron.
Yeah, he gets in the fence here, and we don't know if he had a flat tire before or after, but now he's on pit road losing lots of laps. He's out of contention already, guys. That just shows you why we call it a 10 in toughness. The lady in black. Oh,
it is tough, and we, like I said, we don't know when it happened, but I know one thing. He got a flat tire here off of 4, and he had to go all the way around the whole racetrack slow with a right front, just like that, what you see. He had to drive all the way around, losing so much time. He's just now rolling off a pit road.
3 laps down by the time
3 laps down for Byron.
How difficult is this place? I mean, you say it's a 10, but I just look at the big-name drivers that it's claimed already this weekend. Last night, Kyle Busch running in the Truck Series.
Damage
had
for
to get
Byron.
away from him here. William Byron going 3 laps down early with the issue. So it does not care what your name is, what your resume is, how many races you've won, championships, it will bring you down. We're going to get a competition caution here in a few laps. I said going to break. Cole Custer is leading here. First time he's led, despite the fact he's been to victory lane. You both looked at me funny, but you've fixed the problem here. You figured it out. We figured it out in this moment, but there was a car that got thrown out for not being legal.
What the heck?
That's right. Yeah. Yes. Denny Hamlin won this race in 2019.
I don't know which one that is.
Not pass post-race inspection. Cole Custer doesn't lead a lap, but he does get the win.
1 second. Sorry, y'all. 1 second.
Yeah, you say he's never led a lap here, but boy, that 3.8 average finish is strong. It says he's right around the front all the time, obviously showing that the first run of this race. But this is definitely that part of the run right now, guys, that look at the back end of the 0-0. He's leading the race. He is
Hot Wheels car
around. These cars
is very
are
fast.
out of control 20 laps into a run. This is when
it is a
you
cool
start
car.
to see the comers and goers, right? The cars that fired off real fast may start to start feeling a bit of a penalty by using their tires up. The fall off is huge here. They're almost they're 2.5 seconds or slower right now off the pace of what their fastest laps were.
Good battle for fifth. 81 Chandler Smith, 21
20 laps
is
of
Austin
45.
Hill. Austin 2 wins this year. Came first 2 races of the season, Daytona and Atlanta.
Yeah, no
was second
practice
here.
or qualifying. They
Last
based
fall
on
to Denny
points.
It is fun to watch them slide around here, though. They look like, they're having fun, kind of, but if you're going backwards, it's the most frustrating part. If you're sideways moving forward, you're like, oh, this is all right. This is kind of a good time.
Like the slick go-kart track, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's times late in the run you go, my gosh, I can't believe I'm going this slow.
There's that 42 just passing Allmendinger.
And then someone puts on new tires and blows your doors off.
Yes.
There's always that. But, we're literally 30. We're
Something happened to Allmendinger. Caution is out.
What their fastest laps were at the end of this run.
Allmendinger was in
second.
second.
The competition caution. NASCAR said they would throw right around lap 20.
Okay.
Because we
Competition
had no practice
caution.
or qualifying here yesterday. So as we hit lap 20, we look at the fall off, and our ghost car helps us illustrate what it means over the long run here. This is what you were just talking about, Joey.
Yeah, this is what Superman looks like to me.
What a difference between lap 1 and lap 20 for Cole Custer.
Half the track so far we've
half
watched.
a speed front stretch
he's going to be
speed.
straight away ahead just in 1 lap. That's what tires are worth at Darlington.
Great way of illustrating. I love this animation, guys.
Half a straightaway. Or so.
Still a lot. That's 3 or 4 laps, and you're all the way back to where you were. You say, well, why don't you just pit all the time then? Well, you've only got 6 sets of tires, and we're going to see one of those sets get used here by the majority of the field.
Yeah, I would
Cole Custer, welcome in.
Lap, caution
you're doing a good job.
On lap 20, you got to get to lap 45. We just saw the amount of fall off there. Really hard to save a set when there's that much fall off here.
Now, William Byron, we talked about him before. He lost 3 laps, was not able to get in front of leader. Look how close he was, Joey.
Leland Honeyman's going to get his lap back.
If he would have passed the leader here, he would have waved to being 1 lap down. That's a tough break for him.
He'll still most likely wave here as he's got newer tires, so he'll be 2 down on the restart.
Got a report 17 had a slow leak, and that's what started all that. Pit road is open as we expected.
Let's watch the Dinger crew go to work.
Pit road here. Regan Smith, you're up first.
Adam Sandmayer in the 1 car up a couple of positions from where he started the race earlier. Overall, he is too tight right now. Needs the car to turn just a little bit better. But as he ran, he got too loose in turns 1 and 2. So kind of a double adjustment needed on that car. And the 81 of Chandler Smith has 0 front turn anywhere with his car.
Pace car, that's right.
That means the back's not sliding anywhere, but the front will not turn, climbing the hill or through the center. Josh?
The 0-0 of Cole Custer. He said that car fired off just a little bit.
Oh, he had to stop. He messed that pit stop up. Was that Amarola?
He was losing. They're making a couple adjustments for him.
Did you see that?
16 of AJ Allmendinger. A little trouble getting off pit road there. Almost hit into the 7, or the 0-7 that is. But his biggest concern building.
The 0-7 almost took him out.
Custer had a long stop. Race off pit road. 21 car's been good all season. When you talk about
Austin
the guys
Hill
that go
plus
over the wall.
5.
Plus 5 for Hill. Plus 1 for Allgaier. Mayer up 1, and a good stop for the Creed bunch as well.
All right, so we will mute the caution here. I hate when they go to. Come on, turn it off. There you go. All right, so let's listen in to Allmendinger's crew. Let's see what these have to say.
Was any better with a 7. The 1 had buried. He actually had to come back to pit road. So we're P5.
We're watching AJ Allmendinger's in-car camera. We got the scanners on as well. Let's see if they talk to him some more. Hope everybody's doing well today. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Over 300 of us here watching along. Almost 300. Yeah, over 300 watching along here on
We
the
should be choosing this time. P5.
Right here, we do plan on coming back at the stage flag for tires again, so you know what I mean.
Copy. This is going to be, what, a 20-lap run?
Yeah, stage is at 45.
If your answer to the summer heat is
Copy. I'll tell them after we choose.
let it rain.
All right, had a commercial. We have to put that up.
All right, choosing this time, you're P5.
He's P5. See what Allmendinger does. But Austin Hill, Allgaier.
7 runs down there. If you live super early, you can stay down there.
Dawson Cram in third place.
Confirmation off SMT when I can. It's hard for me to tell because we haven't been real close to him to tell. But he can definitely stay down there, so I think he's pretty good.
Season's Finger says it's the day JRM wins.
Choosing this time, don't hit the box. Leader's a 21. Going top, there's one top, 2. You'd be 3. All right, so this is going to be 20 laps to go. We do plan to pit again at the stage break, so there's a similar run.
Hey, if you feel like you're using quite a bit of brake, you can flip those caliper fans on coming green right here. We'll just kind of leave that up to you.
Yeah, I ran them there, Alex, after about lap 3.
Dawson Cram.
I'm using more brake than I want to. I can't really get the car to slow down. So that's hurt me a little bit.
Go Haley in that 15.
Okay, 10 to 4.
Yeah, he probably did.
Lever's in there as well. We must have been here, so it'll give us a reading for the next stage.
Honeyman's back on the lead lap. Your girl Deegan's in 29th.
Seemed like the one there in front of you was pretty solid for about 7 to 10 laps, then he fell.
Front, something happens to the air gun. You see him signaling right there. Help me, guys, help me. And the left rear is going to come over and try to fix it for him. In the process, they do get the wheel on, but they had to come back down pit road a lap or so later here, Joey, and do this again. Now they're all the way in the back.
Yeah, I mean, they lost a bunch of spots, and they came back in and tightened up the left
Cole
rear.
Custer, issue
they
on
still
pit
left the
road.
left rear loose, and now his chance to get the run backs are tough.
Yeah.
You were the
Custer
Cole
gonna
Custer
restart
clone,
outside the top 30.
NASCAR
Great
boy.
pit work for the 21 team. They rank number 1.
All right, let's go.
About those that go over the wall. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, and just like the start of the race, the man in control takes the outside lane. Hill Allgaier out there.
Yes, I would do it, Lucas. Lucifer, I'll be at the race tomorrow. Can't freaking wait. I would definitely get a scanner, but it might be too late to get a scanner because they don't let you rent them at the track. You can't just show up and get one anymore. So you might have missed the cutoff.
Speed through 1 and 2. This car's turning really well.
He goes to the very, very bottom. Austin Hill goes just the opposite. That's what you do when you're second place. You do the opposite, try to hopefully get some air and get a run. And he's able to get a pretty decent run to close it up to Justin Allgaier into turn 1.
Yeah, Justin started 7th, and we saw him passing cars. He's been steadily working his way up to the front. Now that he's got the lead, I'm curious to see what he's got here, guys.
Let's watch Ryan Sieg. He's way in the back. Let's watch him instead.
Sometimes
1 second.
he takes it easy. Sometimes he goes and gets it, kind of like what we saw there on the restart.
Ryan Sieg in that 39.
Change it up. We saw last time they went to 3 and 4. Justin Allgaier is on the very bottom. Austin Hill is up top. Justin recognized that, switched it up, went to the top.
Finally, Byron will pass Custer. What place is he? She was in 29.
Let's go to Josh.
That's some trouble for the 26 of John Hunter, making that first start of the season with Sam Hunt.
This is Ryan Sieg's car.
Power steering issue. They were going to come back down the pit road to see if they could address it, but for now he's
Ryan Sieg in 17th.
Battle through it so they can come in and address it later on in the race.
And that was us trying to figure out how to use the things.
Go to Racing Electronics, racingelectronics.com.
It still works.
Over there on Twitch. Go to racingelectronics.com.
Just lost a spot to Sam Mayer, but
before they used to you weren't able to rent them the day of the race or that weekend. You had to prepay for it.
And you can't really see
before
it
like that Thursday.
Look at Chandler Smith taking advantage. A little momentum, 2 for 1, maybe.
Yeah, when they came off of turn
Look
2,
at Chandler Smith in
like
that 81, making it 3 wide.
And when you're the third car, you're like, oh baby, here I come, but not a good enough run to actually clear him through 3 and 4.
And these guys are still going.
Hippie Joe, what's up, man? Haley in 27.
Well, they were 2 wide that opened the door for Chandler Smith. They got 3 wide, and here comes the 48 of Parker Kligerman. Really good stuff at Darlington.
Now they could do that right now because they only have 15 laps, 16 right now.
Another 3
Same
wide.
situation happened
Here
right there.
comes
Those 2 are side by side off the corner.
Eric Almirola now
The
in
20 of Eric
6.
Almirola able to take advantage. Maybe if he can get some bite off of turn 4 here.
Gets a little loose on the throttle, but these guys only have to go another 15 laps on the tires, where normally they're going to have to go 35 to 40. So they're going to use every
15 laps left in this stage.
Get those stage points.
So Eric
My pick's an 8th. I told you, Eric Almirola, when he's in that 20 car, it's hard not to pick him.
And cycle back in.
But a good start to this race for Eric Almirola, who rolled off 18th, has worked his way to 7th, could easily get to the top 5 before the end of the stage. And this is a team that has delivered big time. 3 wins for the 20 with 3 different drivers. We stay green as Jeremy Clements comes down for unscheduled
that
stop.
Robert Presley throwback.
There's just something off with that car, and it looks like it's really off now. Tough day for him.
And definitely a really cool throwback. Get the Robert Presley throwback, but actually has
Already said that,
the
Logano.
actual sponsor from that on this car. Wish it ran a little better.
And Coleman, your spotter, is spotting today for A.J. Allmendinger. So a whole lot of connections here. Coleman Presley. On board with Ryan Sieg. This has been a good track for him, and he's working his way inside the top 15 around Carson Quapple. 13 to go, stage 1. Allgaier Hill.
All right,
Mayer,
where
Creed,
is
and
the
Allmendinger, top 5 at Darlington.
mute? Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate the subscribe. Let's listen in to Ryan Sieg's car. Let you listen to a little bit of the engine. And listen into his spotter.
So they're right over here, bumper clear, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Good job.
Come on, Trickle. You can do better. Are we at 100 likes yet? 97. Come on, y'all. 3 more to go. We got almost 300, over 300 watching. Get us to 100 likes. Let's see if we can get to 150 really quick. If everybody can hit the like button, 150 really quick. There's 300 in here. Sieg is just passing cars now. He's improved a lot over the years. And Sieg, they're in 14th spot. Unfortunately, Xfinity only gives us 3 cars to watch. So we got Allmendinger, Sieg, and Sheldon Creed. So we'll be going back and forth. $112 likes. Let's go.
Stay out of his air when you get close to him. Same in front, nothing out back.
3 wide for Cole Custer.
From outside the top 30 and trying to get to the top 15. He's plus 15 since the restart. Man, that 00 strong.
He's very strong. And dirty air, too. Look at him move all over the place, way below the line there, trying to get any run he can.
Custer blocks.
He's also got to play defense when he doesn't get good runs.
Shane Gisbergen right underneath him. Making his first start here, trying to make a big move into turn 3.
91 of Kyle Weatherman.
Kyle Weatherman.
Yep, Kyle Weatherman looking good early.
Yeah, they looked a lot like the 16. It's the throwback cars.
Well, they get you every time, don't they, Brad?
Yes, they do.
Van Gisbergen's got a cool car. He's got the Marcus Ambrose throwback.
Ah, that's right.
car,
Bubba loves everything over on Twitch.
But you got to give credit to Cole here. He is.
They don't allow you to
Another Kyle
get
Weatherman moved to the
the
middle.
scanners at the track anymore. You have to pre-register them.
Well, and what's great about Weatherman is the fact that he's coming off that unbelievable job that he did at Dover when he finished inside the top 10, right? So, I mean, this is a team that has started to get better and better as the season has rolled along.
There's just some great racing through the field right now. And, you know, we said it. Look how fast Cole is there. He can be patient and, you know, wait for the runs to come to him at the right time without getting too crazy.
Carson.
7 laps to go in stage 1 here.
Really loose off of turn 2, right in front of Cole Custer. Nice save for him.
Yeah, he did. That 91 looks like the 97 from afar.
Banking transition.
I thought it was the 97 as well.
Let's kind of do it slow. So bring it down a little bit easy before you break the back of the car loose. And then he's going to try to roll through the bottom here in 1 and 2. He's going to get it set, and he's going to try to charge it through the center of the corner.
And he got
him clear.
Nice job.
Let's go back to Carson Kvapil and the save that he had. He's doing a nice job here early. First ever laps at Darlington. Watch this.
Just to get a little bit on the apron, Joey.
Carson Kvapil got loose.
And that car just turned. Great job counter steering out of it.
That on top of a car to his right side. You see Weatherman loose off the bottom of 4.
4 laps to go. These guys have used every bit of tire they have here.
Take them if you got it at this point. Like you said, 4 laps to go. Use them up. You know you're going to get tires here in a second, especially if you're Cole Custer.
I know.
Get every spot you can. You know you have a winning race car. You want to try to set up the next stage as close to the front as possible.
What's up, Beth?
Teammates
What's
for
going
7th,
on?
Creed and Almirola, and right behind them, Jesse Love seeing this place for the first time. The rookie doing a nice job in the 2.
Jesse Love and 9th.
Fired off really strong here, and it's kind of faded here the last few laps. We saw him get passed by Parker Kligerman, who drove up into the top 5. Looks like he might be just a little too free here.
It's still not too bad. You know, he's just made a pass there. He's still hanging. But, yeah, I'm sure he's going to make some adjustments.
Start to think about those stage points. Riley Herbst has done a good job collecting those so far this season, and he's the last driver in line to do it here. 10th with 3 to go in the stage.
3 to go. It's like Allgaier.
Still inside full. 3 offset 98.
Creed drove the 2-car last year. Jesse Love driving it this year, and the Deuce is up to 8th in the running order. Best position of the day for the driver out of California.
Great battle here for that last stage point. There's a lot of pride in that last stage point, Joey. The top 10 in the stage. Parker Retzlaff, Riley Herbst, right in front of them, Sheldon Creed, like we were talking.
There's a number of drivers top 10 in points that haven't had unbelievable seasons, crashed out, maybe had some issues in the final stage, but because they've collected stage points, they've got themselves in a playoff position as we head
So you're going to go in stage 1
of the regular campaign.
We hear Sheldon lifting. He's just a little bit too free up against the wall there. Couldn't stay committed to the gas. And what that means is really is the back's just kind of coming out.
Matty D, that's right. Full-time ride in the Xfinity Series for the rest of the year.
And just keep that thing from spinning out.
And the last thing you want is someone like that just tucked right up into your left rear corner, just taking all that air off. You're already loose. Whew, not comfortable.
Look at the top 5. They're all Chevrolets, but a lot of different teams up there. Allgaier leads from Junior Motorsports, Austin Hill from RCR, Mayer from JRM, Allmendinger from Colleague, Kligerman, Big Machine. They're spreading it around. Here is Justin Allgaier back to the green and white checkered flag. Final time around stage 1. It's going to be his 5th stage.
Congratulations to Allgaier. Let me see those 7s in the chat.
Ooh, a slide job by Riley Herbst to clear Sheldon Creed for 9th.
7s in the chat for Allgaier.
He is.
Herbst gets 9th, and the final stage point goes to Sheldon Creed. A few years ago, Allgaier got his first win of the season here at Darlington, a 2-time winner.
All right, Justin Allgaier. Let's go in and watch Sheldon Creed here. We got him on the in-car camera up next. Let's listen in.
Throttle, enough to get like snappy 3.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think we need to make a decent swing here to get it freed up. It was definitely should have gone more. I don't think the adjustment we made was any good, obviously, so we'll work on it here.
So Byron's got another lap back after this.
For whatever
See if
it's
he-
worth, like just the more it loads up in 1 and 2, like it drives in as it's driving up the hill, it's like even. But as soon as we get like you're trying to feed back throttle and you keep putting more load to it as you start trying to turn it back down the hill, it just keeps building tighter and tighter at that point. Not sure if that helps you direction wise or not.
Yeah, I think it does. I think we're just going to take a decent swing out of here, but that makes sense.
All right, so we're watching Sheldon Creed. We'll see if they get any pit stops here. We'll hang with Sheldon Creed during the caution at the end of stage 1. We are now in stage 2. Stage 2. 46 laps complete of 147. So let's see how this goes. Appreciate all the ones that have hung out here tonight. Keep that like button for us. We're trying to get to 100 likes. So I think we're way past 100. I thought we were at 112. There we are, 125. Thank you, guys. See if we can get to 150. That's our new goal, 150. Byron will be the only one lap down after this. Yeah. Oh, well, not... Clements will be a bunch of laps down, but yeah, Byron 1 lap down after this. So
Pits are still close.
Sheldon Creed running in 10th place. Freaking Byron. Wowza. CeeLo. Yes, Byron. Started in the back of the pack because of no qualifying or practice.
It'll still be an opening in.
What happened to Fast Pasta?
We'll see if we can get you a couple more spots. Get it free.
He's in 17th. 17th.
Still a long way to go.
Fast Pasta's in 17th. They asked him, what'd you do with that $100,000? He said, we put it in the savings account.
And here at Darlington, Ryan Ellis throwing it back to Cole Trickle, Days of Thunder. And the fans doing their part as well. Our producer, Eric Mandia, he's full in on it. Let's go back to Daytona, 1990 Xfinity race. Greg Sachs actually drove the City Chevrolet scheme in the Xfinity race because they wanted some film for the movie, and they used some of these clips in the movie. Dale Earnhardt won the race. Harry Gant was second. Greg Sachs finished third in that race. How about that?
It is a classic. I think of that scheme, as a kid. I remember
Classic Chevrolet, baby. Days of Thunder.
That scheme was just a total classic, along with the Kyle Petty Mel yellow car.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's still, the in my opinion, the best NASCAR racing movie ever made.
Yes.
By a long shot.
Yes.
We probably just hurt some feelings with that comment,
I probably
Joe.
did.
All right, let's see what Creed can do here.
Time, okay? That one actually more realistic.
Pit stops into stage 1, Regan.
Adam Sam Mayer continuing to have a good run right now. Biggest issue, though, is he is loose in turns 1 and 2, but too tight in turn 4. Can't be any looser in 1 and 2, so they're debating how they're going to fix
Sheldon
that.
Creed
They
right
wanna
out
take a
front.
little bit
That
of their ability in 1 and
P1
2
pit
away.
stop.
And the 81 of Chandler Smith right now is got.
Oh, now he's going to go the other side. Never mind.
It's finally working off of the right rear like he wants it, but the front still not quite keeping up. Josh?
For the 7 of Justin Allgaier, fired off tight but lost grip.
World according to Nate. There's the 15.
To help him out. The same deal for Austin Hill. That car's fired off just a little bit tight, lost grip, but he said, I love the drive in this 21 car right now.
Race off pit road was big when we had that competition caution. 21 team delivers again, +1.
So Austin Hill, Allgaier.
Second. Mayer holds serve. Same for Kligerman and Allmendinger.
Mayer, Kligerman.
Fifth.
Allmendinger.
Get lined up for stage 2. It was that close coming off. 21 strong on the pit.
All right, let's go back to Sheldon Creed. See what he has anything to say. We'll wait till it comes back from our commercial, actually, here. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Spain? Drive safe, baby. So everybody say, wish my love of my life, Spain, a happy Mother's Day, everybody. Wish Spain a happy Mother's Day. She is going to a hot Atlanta to see some of her friends, and she'll be back tomorrow. But wish Spain, the love of my life, Spain, a happy Mother's Day. Can't believe the Earnhardt scheme on a Ford. I was thinking that too. Like, I'm like, nah, you're a Ford. How can you have the Earnhardt scheme on a Ford? That's what I was thinking. But we're in a commercial break here, and let's listen in to Sheldon Creed. See if he has anything to say.
So you should be P10. What do you think on inside versus outside? Your number is the shortest distance.
Yeah, this far back.
Thanks, guys, for being kind.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, number's 5.
Coming to 1 and choose.
Austin Hill 1, Allgaier 2, Chad Fincham 3, who? And that 35 for Sam Mayer and Parker Klingerman. So we're just waiting for it to come out for commercial break, and we'll get back to some racing stage 2. Look at that booties in top 10.
One bottom. 2.
Aussie Glenn bow ties. Oh, ball ties. I think he said booties. Bow ties. Yeah, look at them all. 1 through 7 Chevrolet, and then you got some Toyotas.
Leader took bottom, and this one is
It's like Sheldon Creed's gonna pick the inside.
D1, 2, 48, 21 there in front.
Yeah, I know. Gotta love that auto spell on your phones.
First 2 runs are 20 laps. This one coming up be 38.
It'd be cool to see the Fast and Furious throwbacks.
Trip back up there. Once you get the car turning like you need to, you're better than all these guys. You're just going to get the car
And
where
then they put the full shot up of me.
It seemed like it was more fun of you, for sure.
This is highly controversial.
We still love you, Adam.
Yeah,
We
that's
still
good.
love you.
You should. You should love me more. I've given you material.
What was that, 7 years ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Looking tough,
my
buddy.
God, this is
Looking tough.
unbelievable. Yeah.
You got another Rob Gronkowski over
What
here.
was that hanging out down here? Those weren't abs, I'll tell you that.
I feel uncomfortable. Can we go back to the race?
Look at this 21 team on pit road.
They're getting it done. I mean, just crushing it.
Of NASCAR.
And they did right here. This sequence here came out in the lead, beat Justin Allgaier's team off of pit road. Now he's going to control the restart. And look what he did here, Joey. He picked the bottom. And on the wave around, the 17
All right, let's
car
go back to
knocked down
racing.
one lap. He might get
Stage
back
2
in contention
style.
here.
He took the wave
Let's
around
go
the
boogity,
competition
boogity,
caution. Gets
boogity.
the free pass here.
Let's
so
go.
you said
Here
we go, Raceway. Let's go racing, boys. Team celebrating green as we begin stage 2, and Austin Hill jumping out there in the 21.
Yeah, we've seen in the past here, Brad, back to your point, the bottom lane gets good launch, but if you don't clear them into turn 1, you see what just happened there. Yes. Justin Allgaier is able to roll the top, get that momentum, and take the lead again, just like the last restart.
Yeah, but from the other groove.
From the other lane. Yep. Shows the fire-off speed that 7 has, the execution of going through the gears. He's done a good job so far.
For 7th, Jesse Love figuring out Darlington.
Look at this run.
Brandon Jones is one here in the 9, racing Herbst for position.
When they're going to be on each other tight right here.
Tight, yes.
That 9 car to throw back to the boss man, Dale Jr., when he raced at Richmond in the Xfinity Series a few years ago. Chandler Smith driving by in the 81.
And Riley Herbst just got used up right there.
Yeah,
he just kind of got moved up the racetrack. Then he's going to try to gain some momentum back so he doesn't get passed again. Chandler Smith stuffs it in there on him again.
But these guys have to be careful. This is going to be a longer run, Joey. You know, the runs before were 2 20-lap runs. This could be a 40 or 50-lap run. These guys really got to take care of their car. Those tires are going to fall hard, and the harder you go at the start of this run, the more they're going to fall. As you see Austin Hill trying to make a move on Justin Allgaier off of turn 2 down the backstretch.
Meanwhile, Cole Custer started on the pole, led first 20-plus laps had the problem on the pit lane. He's 14th right now. Let's go to Josh.
Well, let's get an update on the 48 of Parker Kligerman. I talked to his crew chief, Patrick Donahue, before the race. He told me this is a racetrack they hadn't been good at in the past. They really struggled, but they had good notes to build off of for this year. They addressed the issues they had, and when I talked to Parker before the race, he told me, hey, if you come out of here with a 12th place finish for me, that is good. Well, he's running much better than that in 5th right now.
Yeah, that 48 car does look really strong today. He's going to run better than 12th unless something happens. But this battle for the lead has not lightened up at all.
Yeah, Allgaier doesn't look quite as strong here. Maybe he's saving his tires a little bit, Joey, knowing this is going to be a long run. It'll be interesting to see here as we run.
I feel like last restart, he jumped out front, and it stayed close for a bit, and then as the run continued, Allgaier started to create some separation toward the end of the stage. We'll see if he can do the same here. And don't write off Sam Mayer in the 1. He looks good.
So the 21 looks like he's just turning a little bit better, which is an advantage at the start of the run, generally not an advantage at the end of the run.
Yeah, when I look at these 3 cars here, it's hard for me not to say right now Sam Mayer is the fastest of the 3, as close as he's ever able to stay in that dirty air. If that 1, at least at this point of the run, pretty early in the run, but if he got to the lead, he'd be gone. And you see him, he's just trying to find lanes that they're not in, working different lanes. What corner, when they go in, can I get to the top or the bottom? Just try to break the plane of the other's bumper to try to make that pass.
How about the 2 car, Regan?
Adam having another strong run, as we've come to expect from Jesse Love every single week. The plan was to be more aggressive early in these races. Once they got that win at Talladega a few weeks back, that's what he is continuing to do right now. Told me he thought his dirt background would actually help him today without having practice being able to move around. And you see, he's on the bottom, he's on the top. He's been
Austin Hill 2, Mayer 3, Dinger 4, Kligerman 5.
The biggest issue right now.
As we're riding along with Allmendinger in 4th place.
Love up there in the top 10.
Go Braves and go Dogs. What's Sammy? What's up?
Career start, coming off a runner-up finish at Dover. Van Gisbergen in 21st. And Leland Honeyman Jr. struggled a bit today, back in the 36th spot.
Custer just patiently working this traffic here. Back behind Carson Kvapil again.
Carson, obviously, just you said his 3rd run. He's picked 3 really hard racetracks to start his
It's getting
career.
harder and harder, right?
he's at the hardest one right now. But he's done a great job at just kind of figuring it out, taking his time. He's got a good race car here. And he's able to just kind of manage it, right? Just stay up there, learn a little bit.
16 laps into the 45. 16 of the 45.
And almost won the race.
I talked a little bit to his crew chief, Andrew Overstreet, this week, and they love him. They think he's got a lot of talent, and I'll tell you what, he's showing it in these tough starts he's made. Been running in the Cars Tour Series, winning a lot of races, and it's great to see him get this opportunity with Junior Motorsports this year.
And the announcement came after that run at Dover. They've added 6 races, the first of those here, new sponsor on board, so everything working in the right direction for young Carson Kvapil. It's working well for his teammate, too.
We're going to commercial. And we're going to listen along to A.J. Allmendinger with his spotter.
That's quicker, obviously.
We're at commercial break. Let me listen to you into that.
On each side of you. It looks like you have about a car width and a half to give entry to 3 if you need to help save tires. Help you get into the throttle a little quicker off of 4. That looked a lot closer that time. Say the track temps cooled down about 10 degrees right here compared to the last run. That's 10 laps on tires, 27 to go.
First 5 are saving. I can't watch the race. I have no cable. Clay, thanks for being here. Great spot to be here, man. Do you guys like the Haley Deegan paint scheme? I do.
Copy.
Yeah, even better into 3 there. About the same speed in 3. This is going to be a...
Who's your pick today? Jordan, I got Eric Almirola. Eric
The
Almirola.
big shuffle going through. Keep maintaining it. 26, 20 on the leader, 30 behind.
Obviously, this 7 is running his top line, getting into the 1, so he's been
There's that classic Chevrolet right there. Are you watching the IndyCar race today? No, I can't watch it. I got something to do right after this is over. But we'll be back on tomorrow for the Cup race.
Hold off the 7 in on entry to 1 now.
I know, right? Allgaier just dominating. He just never can finish.
24 to go. 7's about quarter car width higher than what you're.
Ooh, Dinger hit the wall.
Into 1. A 44 behind. Seems like we're better initially off the brake to the center at 3 now. .44, really good lap. 55 and a 6.
Drivers only race in Charlotte on May 25th.
I still
nice.
can't believe they let us do this, Joey.
I can't believe it, but I am excited about it. I've been up here trying to watch Adam and how he does the play-by-play, and
keep hitting that like button. Keep on hitting that subscribe, y'all.
But I'm going to try my hardest, and I'll have some fun support up there with me as well.
The knowledge will be far greater. You two go ahead, dive in, give us a little drivers only.
So this is a warm-up, Joey.
It's a warm-up here, drivers only here in Darlington. Right now, we see 23 laps to go in the stage inside with A.J. Allmendinger.
He's really working that wheel off of turn 4.
Allmendinger.
Open his hands up a little bit. My hands are tired. He's going to drive it into turn 3, and look how loose he's going to get up against the wall. You see him kind of sawing that wheel.
He hit the wall. It looked like he
turn
did.
1 and 2. But I hope you think that's 3 tomorrow. That's going to help my chances of victory.
Where's Haley at now?
This is where you got to lift early. He lifts
Deegan 26. 26 for Haley Deegan.
Gets up next to the wall, gets that air cushion.
26.
The closer the cars are to the wall, the more side force the car makes. If your car's balanced up good enough to do that,
tires are gone. Yeah, they're getting
the risk is
bad.
Also very, very high. If you push it a little too much, you hit the wall and it's in trouble. And you look down here in 1 and 2, runs a little bit lower for most of the corner there, and he gets his patch, Brad. That patch has a lot of grip.
A lot of grip, but also really bumpy, really easy to get in trouble there.
They're still in fourth.
Will bottom out, especially early in the run. But right now, like you said, Joey, these guys are right up against the wall, trying to get the best aero side force off the wall to make speed and make up for how loose those cars are while still not giving up lap time.
What's up, CeeLo? What happened to Custard? He had to come in. He had a bad pit stop.
Bottom, Sheldon Creed, the very,
and
bottom off of turn
he
4,
had to come in again. So
get the steering wheel out of it. Get that
Custard
lateral
now
out of the
in
car
15th.
and try to launch off the corner as straight as you can. Completely different mindset.
Yeah, he's trading the aerodynamics for mechanical grip. The track down there is a little cooler. It's got less rubber on it. It's got a little bit more mechanical grip through the tires, but less aero grip. So different tactics you can use here at Darlington, and we're seeing them in action here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
We got a little update on the 18 here. Obviously, he's currently 13th. He has started 3rd. He's doing pretty well. What do we got for an update, Regan?
Well, Joe, you see a little bit of a struggle right now so far today for Sheldon Creed in the 18 car. High expectations for this team coming into the race. This setup very similar to the one that Denny Hamlin won with last fall, but right now, Sheldon Creed, since the start of the race, complaining about the front tires. No front turn. He can't get the car to do what he wants it to.
Copy that. Hey, Adam, do you mind saving us here again? You know, what I've realized, there's a lot more people talking in my ear. I'm trying to watch the race.
I was going to tell you
a lot.
I was going to tell you that someone said in my ear, let Joey know there will be an email with some notes. So
if it's anything like a race team, there'll be plenty of data to look at to tell me where I'm off.
Like the Sheldon Creed's car.
Right?
Not anymore.
You can't blame the car on this one.
You know, I'm so frustrated for Cole Custer because he just got stuck back there in the traffic. And
Keep
he's
hitting
not
that
been
like
able
button
to
for
move
us.
really past Carson
135
Quaffle,
likes.
and it all relates back to that pit stop. What's the update there, Josh?
Yeah, the issue for Cole Custer in that 00 car right now just keeps complaining he's way too free, especially on the long run. Can't drive it the way he wants it. You see it back in 15th. Of course, they had that issue on pit road, and now just not able to make the moves that he would like in that car, guys.
Yeah, he's trying anything he can, and this is kind of a classic take of you lose your track position, you lose the balance of your car, you get behind on an adjustment or two, and then you're just stuck. Like he's just trapped. Right there, you see Carson get the wall a little bit. Not enough to slow him down.
He's learning. Those are some rookie Darlington stripes. We've earned those a couple times.
And something that's nice about, in today's racing compared to actually when you and I started, Brad, these composite bodies, you're able to just kind of touch the wall a little bit and not be that big of a deal most of the time. But when with a steel body, you used to knock the fender into the tire and it would cut the tire down. You couldn't afford to touch the wall.
He sounds like an old man. When I was driving in the Xfinity
when I was
Series.
76 laps complete of 147.
Austin Hill is second, 2 seconds back, a race leader Allgaier.
Car lengths on corner entry to 1. He checks it up a lot more getting to the middle. He's got just a touch more squirt of the throttle at the Darlington, South Carolina logo, middle of 3 and 4. Then you maintain.
Byron's still far behind. He wouldn't really get to lead too quickly.
Yep, our agent didn't even take anything off of it. The tire still has the white on it. You're good.
Great feedback here from the crew chief and spotter that you're hearing to Austin Hill. There's a lot going on in the car, so any of the information that the team guys can give him is just going to make him that much better. And kind of like I suspected at the start of the run, Austin Hill, maybe a little more short run speed than long run speed. And we're seeing Justin Allgaier kind of drive away, and really the team through the crew chief
Warren
and spotter,
Entertainment,
the
what's
race
up?
engineers,
How you
just
doing,
trying to tell
Warren?
where he's getting beat.
Yeah,
appreciate you being here.
Helps, to have
hit that like button
they
for
have
us.
the data they're looking at and saying, "Oh, you're getting beat a little bit."
Trying to
here.
get to 150 on the
okay.
likes.
Like, good to know. I can only adjust some things inside the car. You can't fix all of it. You have to sometimes make an adjustment to your car to be able to do some of it. But it's good to know where your weakness is, so you can go to work at it.
Allgaier has passed a couple of more cars, putting him a lap down. That means that William Byron is no longer in the free pass position as we head toward the end of stage 2. Just over 10 laps to go. Allgaier out front. He's led 49.
Allgaier doing his thing. The question is, can he show up at the end as we're at a commercial break? Appreciate y'all hanging out here. I'm just trying to get the oh, it froze up on me. That's why.
40s and 50s in front of you. Nothing out back.
What's going on, my man? My remote doesn't work on the TV. I have to listen to you today. Awesome, Aaron. Appreciate you being here. You might have fun. You might want to come back all the time. Keep on hitting that like button for us. Keep on hitting that subscribe as well. We're trying to get to 12,500. Sheldon Creed right here. He is in 13th spot. P13. I'm not sure what channel the Indy race is on. I'm sure it's on like 5 or something. Maybe ESPN. Evan, tell the 7 to slow down. Help a teammate out. That's right. Austin Hill, 2.7 seconds behind Allgaier. Allgaier just dominating here. 66 laps to go. Sling and Peacock. Okay, thanks, Ken. Thanks for that. All right, we're back to commercial here.
Justin Allgaier leading 8 laps away from sweeping the stages. You look at what he's done in the last 6 races at Darlington. I would say those numbers are above average, huh? 2 wins, all those top 10s, the laps led, the average finish. He's been great.
Allgaier is basically the 1966 Le Mans Ken Miles today. Just got to wait for him to slow down.
Creep back into it as well.
Allgaier.
I was going to say it's that great feedback from his driver and spotter, but Sam Mayer here right up against the wall.
Oh, it's on NBC
really
too.
Great
Okay.
Start to the stage. He's faded just a tiny bit.
I'm thinking about doing the Indianapolis 500 on Memorial Day or Memorial Day weekend.
Long run cars we've seen so
See if we
far.
can do that and the 600 both.
Straight, and he's starting to see the reward at the long.
Would y'all watch it if I did the Indy 500?
Allmendinger completes the top 5. Coming off a 6th place finish 2 weeks ago in Dover, Delaware. That's the leaf filter onboard camera.
Getting into some lappers here.
Right behind him, high expectations.
Thanks for the subscribe.
Started 18th and running.
My boy Almirola in 6th.
Jesse Love behind him, running 7th. I mean, what do you say about this? He's so impressive here. First start here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in this rookie season.
I'll take a look.
Continues to show up and put results on the board. Having the kind of
Jesse Love in 7th
that you really want out of a driver like this in his first start.
Yeah, Brandon Jones behind him here, running 8th, just having an average day. But sometimes at Darlington, that's what you're looking for. Just get through it, keep the right side of the car clean like he's got it right now. Maintain some track position at the end of the race. Who knows what can happen?
I was talking to his crew chief earlier today in the garage area, Philip Bell, and he said we just need to finish a race. Talking about Brandon Jones, and as he works on a position inside the top 10, getting some points into the end of the stage. Up in front of him, his teammate going in the wrong direction. Sam Mayer falls to 4th. Kligerman starting to surface late in the stage in the 48. Riley Herbst 9th as we talk about those drivers trying to get stage points. And right behind him, the 81 of Chandler Smith came in with the championship lead by 1 point over Cole Custer.
It's been a little quieter.
This is AJ Allmendinger looking back on Eric Almirola in 6th.
He's hanging on for that last stage point.
Carson Quapple, 14th right now, Regan.
Adam doing a nice job behind the wheel, following the exact same formula they have in his first 2 races in terms of learning the car as he goes and figuring out what he
150 on the
needs.
likes. Let's go for 200 now, y'all. 200 likes.
Radios have been hanging up. Somebody within the pits, radio has been hanging up. He can't hear what they're saying a lot of the times as that key's wide open. Brad and Joey, when a radio key's open, how distracting is that as a driver? I know I used to hate it.
Yep, we still hate it.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. You just hear somebody like they're sitting on the button, and it's just an open microphone, and every now and again you can hear that person talking, but you can't talk back to them. All you want to do is tell them to move or...
Well, yeah, you're running so close to the wall, and the cars are so out of control. You're like, you don't want anybody to talk to you. Be quiet, especially not a voice like that. Not fun.
And Allgaier finally get the schneid off of his back.
Darlington. Open radio.
How many times have we watched Allgaier dominate
this battle right here coming to the
and then lose at the end?
This is going to be a good battle. AJ Allmendinger, Eric
58
Almirola,
laps
right in
to
front of
go.
him, Sam Mayer, who's fallen off here quite a bit.
Final
We
lap
talked
here
about
in
Parker
stage
Kligerman
2.
just passing him. Parker's put 2 seconds on him in just a few laps. The tires on Sam Mayer's car is gone.
Justin Allgaier took over the race lead midway through stage 1. And he really has never given it up. Strong on the restarts and good on the long run as well. 7 car going to get the stage sweep here today. He's led 62 laps so far. 62 and 90. That's impressive for Allgaier. It's the 12th time that he swept stage 1, stage 2 in his career. However, he only won 2 of the previous 11. Something to watch as we hit the final stage. Hill, Kligerman, Mayer, Almirola, your top.
All right, Allgaier. Let's bring in Allmendinger's crew.
Damn fucking 07.
Woo!
Hit me up against the wall.
Left bomb.
car 2 more rounds.
That was definitely in the right direction compared to like the first pit stop in adjustment. But it's just once the right rear goes, it kind of goes, and really, it's not. I can deal with it like the entry to center, or it's just no power down is what I'm fighting compared to like the 48. I was better on the 20, he just got around me, and I was better on the 1, but like the 48 can start picking up throttle a little bit and moving forward. And like the last 5 to 6 laps, I was really loose, especially off of.
Okay, 10-4, bud. What you need inside?
Just tear off. I haven't turned on any B fans, but I've been running the caliper.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that B's pretty much for you tuning-wise anyway, so.
Listening to AJ Allmendinger's crew.
I don't know if you got pictures yet. I mean, we got a scrape leaf filter, but that's it. The outside of both, but should have known better. He's an idiot.
It's all good, man. Left front looks fine. The right rear, all we can really see is a scrape on the leaf filter, so I think damage-wise we're fine. So you really felt like that last adjustment was better than the first set of adjustments, for sure.
Yeah, but even worse, that was at least better and held on longer. It's just, once it goes, like I started getting a little tight in the middle there, but I could deal with it and it made it drivable. It's just once the right rear goes, there's nothing I can really do, and that's when we start to kind of drop back off. But a lot of it's lateral.
I don't know if I can get up, Michael, for that early. I don't know if I can do that one. They got so many big-time guys that do that overseas, so it might just be the 500 and the Coke 600.
They're still closed.
Last year we did the Coke 600. It was 5 hours and 59 minutes long. We had a rain delay. I think remember we had a rain delay as well in that. But pit road going to be open here pretty soon. Still closed. We're going to watch Dinger go to work. We only have 3 cams to play with. But thanks for the much for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate it. We're in stage 3. 55 laps to go.
This is, if it were to go green the whole way, this is like by far the longest green flag run, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we're good on fuel. Yeah. You're working lap 93 right now.
Be what, like 12, 13 laps longer than the last run?
Yeah, F1's too early. I'm not getting up for that early. I've never been into F1 either. Just never been a F1 guy. So 94 laps complete, Allgaier.
Clean out. That 20 is going to pull off at your 10 away.
Race. Yeah, I'd say he's having a good time. He told us earlier in the race, like you said, that this was not his favorite track. I think that opinion is changing pretty dramatically here. He's got a shot to win today.
No doubt. Tonight it's Baseball Night in America on Fox as Paul Goldschmidt leads the Cardinals against the Brewers or L.A. De La Cruz. And the Reds take on the Giants. It all begins 7 Eastern on Fox. Check local listings for the game in your area.
Thank you so much for the subscribes, guys.
Tigers, Brad.
What's up, Richard? What's going on? F1 races are not what it used to be. I know, like the guy who has on the pole wins every race.
See the sequence.
There's no competition.
The 21 can win this battle.
All right, here we go.
We'll find out.
Of course, the commercial on the cam.
We'll Adam, the first long run read that these teams
Watch
have gotten
AJ
on their cars
Allmendinger go to
today,
work.
and it's a little bit different right now for the one of Sam Mayer than what it was. That car went loose that run, the whole run getting looser and looser the entire time. He needs a significant adjustment. They're going to take a big swing at it. And when you look at the 20 of Eric Almirola progressing his way through the field very nicely right now, but he's extremely tight. The opposite end of the spectrum cannot get the front tires to work and cannot turn down the hill. Josh?
7 of Justin Allgaier has swept the stages today. Said he needs a little more in the left rear to be able to be better on the long run. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment for him. And this 21 team has been so good
Dinger
off of pit road. That's how
Riley
they're
Herbst
ahead of the 7. Let's see if they can do it once again here, guys.
Couple of bobbles on pit road, and this time Allgaier in the 17. able to jump out in
Allgaier
front of the
again.
21.
Hill,
Eric
Almirola
they
in
mentioned a
third,
slow
baby.
climb down there. Josh did in his pit stop, getting it done on the racetrack and on pit road. He goes +2.
Amarola in
Parker
third.
Kligerman, we've been celebrating
Almirola,
him.
whatever the hell his
Comes in
name is.
third, leaves 10th. They lost
Whatever the heck
7
his name
positions
is.
in that exchange.
Yeah, we
And
were
Buc-ee's.
excited to reach out and talk to him. Now I feel a little awkward
God,
dialing him up,
brisket
but
on
we're
the
gonna do it anyways
board.
here. Parker Kligerman, Joey Logano up in the FS1 booth. You got us?
Got you, buddy. What's up?
Well, you are and were up to the last couple seconds here for you. Your car is looking spectacular, especially on the long haul. What's making your car so good on the long run?
It's crazy. That's what it is.
Racing team led by Pat Donnie, who just brought me a rocket ship of a Spike Coors Chevy. I think it's his paint scheme. You know, it's our owner Scott Borchetta's paint scheme. He won 3
And Klingerman would win, Richard. We'll
no
see.
pressure, and I think we all rose up to the occasion here. But yeah, this thing's been awesome. Just taking care of the rear tires on the long run, Joe. You know, trying to find the grip out here. I love this place. So it's
Where did
so
Deegan
fun to search around and just
Deegan
find
finish
the
a
grip
P
and making it work
first
for you.
stage?
But
I'm not
no
sure.
more to do here,
A
but we got a long way
29th.
to go. We still in this.
Yeah,
She's in
absolutely,
29th
definitely are.
again.
They told us that your crew chief said he'd be happy with a top 12, but to me, I think you got a winning race
And
car.
Byron's not going to get his lap
I
back.
appreciate it. Thanks. I think we got it too. Hopefully, it'll be as fast as Xfinity Internet right here at the end, and we'll go get this chicken flag.
Coming from 10th in the final stage, it will be entertaining if he's able to get there. Free pass goes to Josh Bilicki. And we mentioned the problem on pit road. Chandler Smith was 10th, but goes in the wrong direction as the gas can got hung up there.
Oh, that's a bummer. All right, so let's listen back into AJ Allmendinger again as we're under caution. As we're in stage 3. See if he has anything to say. Bring in AJ Allmendinger. The Dinger in 5th place. Allgaier, Hill, Almirola, Sam Mayer, Dinger, Herbst, Love, Brandon Jones, Eddie Klingerman, and Bilicki, your top 10. Runneth over, that's right. Day One Panthers fan. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you doing this. I don't have FS1. Oh, you're welcome, Day One. Appreciate you being. We'll be doing this tomorrow, too. It's on FS1. Race is on FS1 tomorrow, y'all.
Try to reset everything.
What the heck's going on with Allmendinger? Why are all these cars passing him?
Still coming outside here. Just reset everything. I know you're trying.
What happened to the Dinger?
It's like the key shortening out, man. Like I pushed on the key, and everything came back, but it's like I like went to. It's really weird. I went to shut the car off just to let it coast, and it killed everything. And then it's like I jiggled, you could see it trying to like grab back, and it finally grabbed.
Right, we're choosing. We're 28 here now. 14 is your number. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14.
Awesome, Dallas. Where you at? What hotel you at, Dallas?
9, 12, 13, 14.
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying to get to 12,500. Help us get there, y'all. As we're in stage 3, 7 of 57.
Historically, we get a caution here. We'll try to get the caution right. So we can do
Right
now.
here
49 to
in
go.
Darlington. Good memories, huh, fellas?
You guys are all so cool with your
Oh, yeah, we can be having that. We'll wait till it comes back.
You're into the Super 8 here. Even Custer had a hard time. Don't burn the tires off anymore.
Days in, going to the spa tomorrow for your birthday. Where? Where are you, though?
Pace cars off.
All right, green flag.
10 away.
Jackson did a shoot in the early 90s because he played professional football. Bo knows that Justin Allgaier is strong. Wins the stage, wins the race off pit road. Been great today. And takes the outside lane for the restart as we line him up. Final stage at Darlington.
Yeah, we've seen the battle. This has been the same front row in every restart so far. The 21 and the 7. The 7's won every time. He's going to win again.
All right.
Almirola, best running position of the day, is third. Mayer right behind him. And
49 to
Jones
go.
Continues the climb. The 9 is fifth.
A little late here, Martin says. It's all right. I like that Herbst paid stream.
Jesse Love, the
Terrible Herbst, it says.
For more inside of Riley Herbst, that red 98 on the outside.
It's so hard
it's
to
all
get
good, Dallas.
off the corner there. He's trying to pull
Come on,
back
Allgaier.
Herbst, so I side drafted him
About
there
10 minutes from home.
Momentum off the bottom
And his parents, Hoosier Tire Shop.
He's right on him, Adam.
See, we
He's
get
really
over 500
pressuring.
folks
He's
in here
trying to
watching
make
this with
Justin
us.
run a little bit harder than Justin wants to run. And he's got a little bit more turn right here in the middle of 3 and 4. He's using that to get this big run and just challenge Justin all the way through 1 and 2. And this is
Matthew, what's up, dude?
Game that we've seen the last few restarts.
What happened to AJ? That's what I want to know.
Same, but if you looked at these two, the last
all I know is I looked up and there was a bunch of people passing him.
Pressuring Justin Allgaier for a little bit. Justin gapped himself, got a little bit of space there, and then towards the end of the run, Austin Hill is actually reeling them back in a little bit.
So let me ask this question. You're good to go on fuel, right? I mean, these are short
What happened to the
stages,
dinger?
The final stage. So if we don't get a caution, they're not going to.
I just subscribed. This is an awesome. Thank you. You're awesome, Mark. Thanks for subscribing.
Race, right. So with that,
appreciate it.
Change how
72 of 100 laps
of your race car, and in particular your tires.
Well,
in
yeah,
this situation.
You start this run, Adam, assuming that this is going to run out green, and you're going to have to go almost 50 laps on this set of tires. And I'm going to tell you, these guys are out of control after 35. Whoa,
Long way
battle
together.
right here. Austin says, "I'm not saving these tires.
No
I'm gonna go get the lead."
Caution's out.
Haley Deegan.
Caution, Haley Deegan.
Had a caution for incident.
Deegan.
Of the day, and that's Deegan in the 15, the Dale Earnhardt throwback.
That's a major left rear tire explosion. You got to assume.
What's up with that?
That didn't just blow out on its
Careful
own.
with it.
That's blown the whole quarter panel off that car.
I told you.
The panel's already ripped off of it, so just easy here.
No, he had one more lap to get.
Also lost the fuel probe. That's
Let's see.
Green piece you see hanging out.
Oh yeah, he is back on the
down.
lead lap. He is.
I wonder what happened here.
Boy, it seemed like before she got into the corner there,
Deegan just
blew out on her. Nice job keeping it off the
so
wall.
much for that 15 paint scheme. You're on your mom's phone. Awesome. We'll tell your mom I said happy Mother's Day. AJ Carr's lost power. Oh, okay.
Tire rub of some sort or some contact for sure, Joey. We just typically don't see left rear tire failures in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Sometimes in the Cup Series you see it, but almost never in this series.
It's like she blew a tire, maybe?
A lot of damage as the tire carcass comes apart and starts flipping. But all these teams, Joey, they're ready to put another set of tires on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they have 2 sets left.
45 to go. We're under caution.
Only done like 5 laps.
Not her fault.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
a tough call. Really tough call.
Can you explain how
really
the
wanna put
88
tires on
started
here
that
because
close?
If the race stays green, you're going to need them. And they're going to win the
88's
race
in
with the guys that
17th
have new
spot.
tires, but, whoa.
2 sets of 45 laps to go.
AJ
Put them on,
elected
baby. I'm coming down pit road.
electric
This is really
issue.
big
Okay, thank you for that,
one
Mark.
driver in particular. 17, William
Her left
Byron,
rear
first
blew
car,
up. There's
one
not
lap
much you can
down
do about
after being
that.
3 laps down, he will get the free pass and
And
be
William
back
Byron back on the lead lap.
Could he win this race and become the first driver to sweep the weekend since Brad did it 2018? That takes us to our promo for tomorrow. It's the Cup Series.
Yeah,
here
tomorrow
on
y'all will be
Throwback
live
Weekend
here on the
at
channel.
Darlington. Coverage
Make
begins
sure you're here
1:30
with us.
Eastern.
Tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central, we'll be on live for the Goodyear 400 pre-race coverage at 1 p.m. Central. Race will start 1:30. Ready to have some fun, y'all.
Kansas, it was close as I
Is that
think
what you would
could
call
get.
that almost?
Yeah, well, you know, he didn't get the trophy, but
that was close.
Maybe a quarter inch short. So we're looking for a 1,000th of a second more this week with our cars. So
Goodyear gave her a bad tire. That never happens.
It sounds like sarcasm, but it's not.
No, it's not.
You
No.
literally need a thousandth of a second.
Yes. right, so pit road did not open this time. It gives these guys a little bit more time to think about this tough decision. If they do pit,
I don't think he'll have enough time
40 laps
to run up through the
until
field.
we go green, right? So there's 44 to go. We'll run off 3 or 4 laps. And they'll be able to make it from there very easily.
We just anticipate we're going to get crazy finishes in the Xfinity Series. Been having it all year. Let's go back to Dover. Cole Custer leading, really had the dominant car, but it rained. We get a red flag. They eventually pitted. And then Allgaier
It happens sometimes. You're right.
Because they were concerned about fuel. It put Ryan Truex out front with Carson Kvapil. Looked like the 88 might win in his second career start. Instead, it's the 20 who gets the job done on the restart. Ryan Truex wins for a second straight season at Dover as the caution comes out after the leader had taken the white flag. We've been getting our money's worth in the booth this year.
That's just one example of one of the crazy races we've had. Atlanta comes to mind. I mean, there were so many just wild things
Where's
happening
Ellis?
in the Xfinity Series. And this race has been pretty interesting so far, for sure. Let's listen to the
Ryan
20
Ellis
radio
is
a little bit
33
on some
laps
strategy
down in that
options they have.
City Classic.
21 looks like they may come. Everyone else is just kind of hanging out on pit road. We would prefer to stay out.
I'd like to run more laps to where it's more definitive. I don't really want to get back in the Hornets' nest.
I know the feeling. Yes, I know the feeling. Pits will be open this time, and we're going to see what these crew chiefs are going to do.
Other thought
I'll
here.
stick right here with
30 cars on the lead
Allmendinger.
lap. Where does that fit into the equation when you talk about managing your strategy?
Well, a lot of them are staying out, almost all of them.
Neighbor in
Yep.
Smyrna was
The
high
split
up
happens
in
with not even a
Goodyear.
split.
Used to sell
Very few
sign
cars.
fit race
A Lone
tires
Ranger.
on eBay
I'm
for
really
$100.
surprised by
Wow.
This actually
Interesting.
works out in the leader's favor. You know, you would be concerned if it was the top 5 on back pitting, but since it's one car so far back, even with the speed advantage, and it's going to be Parker Kligerman that's pitting, it's going to be really hard for him to drive through everybody.
Jim Pullman, the crew chief for
Here comes the
Allgaier,
dinger.
said, yes, thank you very much. Allmendinger was in as well. We'll come right back to Darlington after this.
Allmendinger. Where is my mute? We're watching Dinger go to work here. Let's see if we can listen to the crew.
You got to go in the right side. Now you go in the right side and mess with the key.
So it looks like Dinger's still having issues.
Donald, can you not hear me, bro? Donald. Okay.
Can you not hear me, bro?
Alex, you got to get radio or tell him on digital. Pace cars middle of 3 and 4.
So Dinger's still having issues. I see the wall has some scratches. I guess Darlington strike
Start getting ready to roll.
isn't
here, turn
entirely
4.
dead. The lady in black.
Song.
Oh, interesting. This is a pretty cool shot. I don't know if you can barely see it, but
Stay running. All right, you got time now. We're not going to make it.
interesting. Watching him go to work on Dinger's car here. They're having some electrical issues. Putting some tape on something. Not sure what, but we're going to stick right here and watch it. Keep on hitting that subscribe. Hit that like button too.
2/3 and 3 and 1 and 2. Alex, you got to handle it on digital with him. I can't talk to him.
Or fix anything. Just go ahead and put some tape on it, you know? If you're going to fix anything, just go ahead and put some tape on it. Yeah, he's going to be a lap down. So they figured to just go ahead and fix it.
Turn for about 8 seconds.
I go down 2 laps here in a second. Shady Tree Mechanics today. Put some duct tape on it. It'll be all right.
Not going to make it again.
2 laps down for Dinger now. Looks like it has something to do with the shifter, maybe? I don't know. Tape it and go. Thanks, Steve, for subscribing. Steve, thanks for the subscribe. Just tape it. I gotta crawl out of there. Great camera shot of what was going on.
You're all clear. You're all clear, buddy.
All right, got the window.
Like that, heads up, they're picking up a piece of debris here. Just be at the tail.
There you go.
Watch yourself with this truck. Watch your speed.
So Dinger now 2 laps down. 2 laps down for Dinger. He's the first car on the lead lap here. Or lap 2. He's going to get 2 laps back. William Byron, the last car on the lead lap. But the Dinger having some issues. So let's go to Sheldon Creed's car.
Top 10 all day long. Other drivers that came down pit road here to get tires under this our fourth caution of the day. Mentioned Parker Kligerman, Josh Williams, Chandler Smith, Kyle Sieg also made a pit stop.
Derek would be proud.
Outside the top 20, maybe outside the top 25.
JT.
On the choose.
Yeah, he's a little bit mad, Mark.
So this could be an interesting choose here and restart. The 7, we've talked about before, the outside lane doesn't have as much forward drive. Easier to spin the rear tires on the outside lane. Now you have a restart with older tires. Justin choosing the top. This might be the chance that Austin Hill has to maybe...
All right, let's go. Green flag.
Attaboy for Ryan Sieg, Jeb Burton, both in the top 12. Green again.
Here we go. Green flag. Let's go racing, boys.
Pretty well there, but still, Austin Hill is going to get a good run in the 1. That really low entry isn't really working out for him.
Almirola squeezing high.
Almirola my pick in third.
Lots of contact.
Oh, they're all backing up.
19 is Taylor Gray going wrong direction. Black and yellow car, middle of your screen. Saw that from the aerial.
That's Sheldon Creed in 11th place.
In the 1, he's driving down underneath the 20 of Almirola, but
Allgaier still in the lead.
Him off.
We're seeing Eric get into the wall there through 1 and 2 on the restart.
What's up, Center Hill Cards? What's up, dude?
Expecting more grip than this refire on tires.
Jill Jr. used super glue.
Ryan Sieg having a day. Mentioned inside the top
tape
12
Talladega
on the
once in
restart.
his shifter.
Meanwhile, back to the 16 of Allmendinger.
Not having a good day.
Tires failing, ignitions are failing. Next, an engine's going to go boom.
You want him to the stall, Alex, or behind the wall?
I don't think it's going to be Byron. There's no way he comes back and wins.
Collet group. The one thing they are thankful for, some road course
Not in
races
38
on the way
laps.
next month. Portland and Sonoma back-to-back.
37 to go.
Allmendinger and Shane Van Gisbergen will be really
Where's Haley
good.
at? She wrecked.
And there's the 97 right there.
Blown
Going back to
tire,
Marcus
tore the
Ambrose.
whole right
And the
side of the
81
car
Chandler
up.
Smith on those new
Deegan 8 laps
tires
down.
as he came down the pit lane.
Dinger is now
So these
4.
battles with throughout the pack. The congestion when they get off a turn 4 or even turn 2 and all the momentum kind of swings around on
There's
everybody.
Cole Custer with Sheldon Creed.
It's tight really quick. It's fun to watch. Cole Custer getting to the inside of Sheldon Creed right now in the 1. Kind of a game of chicken here, Brad, into turn 1. Who's going to drive in harder and get position?
Ooh. Cole runs him up a little bit,
So you and him.
but not too much. Not going to clear him. It's going to have a good battle down in turn 3.
No run.
Cole really ships it down in there.
And don't look now, but the guy coming behind them really fast is Parker Kligerman. He's about 3 cars behind them. He is just passing 2.
Deegan P6. Let's go to him.
Here, he's already drove all the way up to 14th.
Yeah,
and he is coming fast.
And we talked about this, man. There's only 4 maybe 5 laps of hard running on those tires. That's how much tires are worth here in Darlington, right? He's just got a little bit newer tires in these cars in front of him, and he is smoking through the field right now.
Toyota on board.
I jinxed the Dinger. You did.
Racing Custer for 10th. Jeb Burton in the 27. Some nice back and forth, backside of the top 10.
Here's Ryan Sieg.
Whoa. Sheldon tries to
bring
come
the
up right in
commercial
front
back.
of Cole Custer, and Cole
Custer
says,
and
"No, sir."
Sheldon Creed battling here.
Custer led the first 20-plus laps
34
of
to
this
go.
race from the pole, had the issue on pit road, and has finally gotten himself back inside the top 10 in that double zero.
It just feels like, Adam, if he could get back into that top 2 or 3, he could win this race. You know, you just got to get through some of this traffic here. And it
We're in my
been his
Coke 600 throwback shirt.
Really solid
when I went
car,
to the Coke 600, I'll be wearing this on Coke 600 day.
Oh, he's in the wall a little bit there off of 4.
Slid up in front of Jeb Burton, back behind him.
At least 2 more cautions. We'll see.
Toyota top performers, best of the bunch.
This is Ryan Sieg we're watching here.
11th. Chandler Smith made that pit stop, got the sticker tires. He's up to 16th. And
Ryan Sieg in 6th place.
Back on the restart, 20th right now, doing double duty.
Come on now.
Top 10 last night did Taylor Gray.
Parker's going to try to get 2 for 1 here with those fresher tires.
I think he might. What a move.
Picked up
Keep hitting that like button, see we can get to 200 likes. And our new goal is 12,450 subscribers.
The 18 was in the turn 1, completely sideways. I got to see that again. That was incredible. I don't even know how it happened.
8 is Sammy Smith. Haven't talked a whole lot about him today. Made the move in the offseason from Joe Gibbs.
I'm still calling for 6 cautions and a green-white checker.
This was such a great sequence for a number of drivers.
So we're wearing our throwback shirts tomorrow. I'll try to find my Denny Hamlin throwback.
Contact when he lifted into the corner, but boy, that thing was sideways. Does a great job not hitting the wall. That could have been a day ender right there. Sheldon Creed.
Yeah, so race hub's going off the air. Fox has decided to get rid of it. 31 to go.
You look back behind this group. William Byron got the free pass back on the lead lap. He's worked his way to 18th. And there you see the 17 looking for more, racing Carson Kvapil.
Byron in 18th? What the heck?
William Byron's just been waiting for his moment to actually pass cars for position. He's finally there at this point of the race where he can start moving his way back up to the field. Remember, he had that flat right front tire early in the race. He was 2 laps down.
He started 29th.
Now back on the lead lap and able to start making some ground up.
Absolutely. That yellow
long day.
William Byron. Not only did it put him on the lead lap, it put the field
Bronny's nightmare.
Strategies, which is he's going to try to establish the track position while he has this opportunity. He's doing a great job of doing just that.
Willie B, but Bronny.
15 now.
Ford winless this year. This is our Ford Performance onboard camera. 2 Fords going at it. Ryan Sieg passed by the 98 of Riley Herbst.
Camera off here 1 second.
29 laps to go. Here at the track, Too Tough to Tame. It's been the Justin Allgaier show today. He's led 90 laps. Austin Hill is second. Almirola, Jones, your top 5. We're going side by side on FS.
All right, we'll bring in the audio of the car. We're watching Ryan Sieg riding along with Ryan Sieg here. Just 1 second, yo.
Still there, side draft. 48 is going to push you. Like I said, he's on tires. 2 still even with you.
Is Haley out? She is out. Ooh, look at Jesse Love cutting in front of him like that.
A little bit of a run. Up in front of the 2x2. Stuff. Front of the top. 2x2 all the way. 1 back.
13th and 5 laps.
Clear. Cole will push you here.
What's up with the Ford conspiracy? I don't know. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary, for subscribing. Appreciate you.
All clear by half. On line inside. Just race what you got here. We can see it. We'll give you another setup here.
Cole Custer.
They're running the top out back. Everybody's up there. Clear.
Ryan Sieg falling back quick. Sieg in 9th. Byron is flying. Here he comes in 13th.
Back into 3. They're both on the top. The 81, 2 back. He has fresh tires. Yellow's out.
His fastest lap is still on lap 4.
Gonna tighten that thing up.
Wow, it's worse than we were before.
Yeah, cool down too. So the front end probably gained grip here when it got cooler.
Man, it looks like we're under caution.
Flip your left side tires are staggered. Reset your air pressure real fast. Help out, guys.
See who it was.
And Allgaier continues to show the way, and now no-brainer for these guys up front. You come down and you get tires, and the 31 Parker Retzloff has got the window net down.
Yeah, we had a spin in 1 and 2.
All the cool throwback cars are.
Is he blowing engine? Oh, no. We got a lot of things going on here.
Oh, there might be some oil on the racetrack possibly. You see one maybe blowing up, and then one
all
behind
the cool throwback cars are wrecking.
Maybe that's why Parker dropped his window. It probably blew up.
I would say that's right.
Willie B.
Throwing it back to Harry Gant.
Is who you see. That's right.
Scheme. 31 this
Straight
weekend.
ham.
Kyle Sieg hanging on to it in the 28.
I'll tell you who did not want this yellow was Parker Kligerman. He was driving through the
Sieg.
field.
Oh, we just missed Sieg.
All the way up to 7th place.
Oh, that's
place.
the other brother.
I will say, when he
that's
elected
Kyle
to come down pit road, he was 13th, so they're better than they were then, right? And he still has a set of tires. Now he just has to hope we don't get another caution.
Yes.
That would really
put
them behind the 8 ball. But everybody's got at least one set here.
But if the race was going to stay,
and they're winning engine. You called it. You did call it.
He was really passing close fast.
Just outside the top 10, William Byron is up to 13th, so they're in a
I'll
much
see
better
blue engine look
position
like
than they were early in this
Or
race
somebody
when they had
did.
the tires. You went 3 laps down. They've come back and are in the
All
game.
right, we're going to stick with Ryan Sieg here. The pit stops. Let's see what he can do. He's in 10th.
Pit road. This is their time to shine, right? If you can get your driver out front on
the
the front
31.
row,
31's
less than 20
Harry
laps to go
Gant
on a restart.
throwback.
Boy, earn your paycheck, boys. This is the time to go.
And Allgaier trying to finish the deal. We've talked about the fact he hasn't won this year, but he's been in position so many times. Incredible cars, leading.
Oh, remember that one
inside
at
of
Phoenix?
5 to go at Phoenix, and
He was dominating and he wrecked.
This is Texas, right? When he's in the game again, had been so good out front, leading, and then the contact there with Honeyman, shot out of line at Talladega, and that hard hit took him out of contention early in Alabama.
Can Allgaier finally win one? All right, here we go. Let's watch the
2
pit
weeks
stop.
ago, all the rain at Dover when he had a great opportunity to go out and get it done at the Monster Mile. They make the pit stop, and then they had the late spin, and they hit the wall. Allgaier leading him down here. Everybody else coming as well, Regan.
Come on,
St.
7.
Mayor's team in the 1 car making gains on
Oh,
his
he's got a
car.
Georgia Bulldog
This particular
stop.
run
That's
said
cool.
he does not need too much from where he is. Wants to be freed up just a little bit, though, because of it being a shorter run. And Eric Almirola in the 20 car had been tight earlier in the race, all day tight, to be honest with you. But they've made that better. He doesn't want any adjustments. Josh?
For the 7 of Justin Allgaier, the team told him it's a matter of just continuing to do what he's been doing. He's been dominant. They just want a good stop here. And for the 21 of Austin
Where's
Hill,
Willie B?
he said that last adjustment really
Take him
hurt
out,
the car,
see?
especially in 3 and 4 as they hope
Look
they can get him something
at
back
Willie
with an
B's
adjustment.
car, man. Look at all those stripes on it.
Pretty good effort so far.
Wow.
on pit road. We'll see who wins the race off. And it's going to be close. Actually, not at all. It's going to be
Allgaier,
Allgaier who
Mayer,
jumps right out in
Hill,
front of Mayer. His teammate gets
Almirola,
1.
Cole Custer
Austin
up
Hill
4.
comes off behind him. Almirola drops 2. Custer comes off 5th, so he's right back in it.
All right, so we are ready for a good finish here. 22 laps to go. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 likes. There is 500 people in here. Let's see if we can get 200 likes. We got 22 to go. 22 likes to 500. Let's see if we can do it. And hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 12,500. If you're not subscribed to us, what are you waiting? We're going to be doing this exactly like this, but 10 times more cameras tomorrow. So we'll be bringing the live audio, the in-car cameras, all that stuff. So make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe and hitting that like. Become a member too. All the emojis tomorrow. There'll be different emojis tomorrow as well. So looking forward to having you guys back on Mother's Day for the Goodyear 400. Custer closes. The closer. We'll see what happens. So we got 22 laps to go. Let me see who you got. I'm going Almirola for the win. I think Allgaier blows it again. Who you got to win this thing? Let me see who you got. Let me see who you got. Why is it showing Sam in 14th? He's back at first now. Meyer's back in. Sammy Smith is in 14th. Almirola, Lloyd says. CeeLo loves what he does. Thank you, CeeLo. I love, man. I love it. Mountain Billy says Hill. Eric says the 00. I'll be here tomorrow. Awesome, Rodney. 00 for Jamie. Willie B could straight pull it off. Make Bronny's day horrible. The 20 wins, Mark says. 7 or the 17 for Ken. Bronny's like, no. We'll see what happens. Mark with a 7. Can Allgaier finally do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that, Nick. Appreciate Nick. Anyone but Willie B, Mountain Billy says. Anyone but Willie B. Thank you for the subscribe, Nick. Brian with the 00. Brian with the 00. Willie B tomorrow as well. He won here last year. So he won here last year. All right, let's see. We got is it Sheldon Creed? All right, we'll go to Sheldon Creed again because he is in front of Ryan Sieg. Dinger is done pretty much, so we're not going to follow him. So let's see here. All right, let's listen in to Sheldon Creed. As they come back from commercial here. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the love, guys. All right. Okay. Sheldon Creed in 10th place. Larson tomorrow, Brian says. I miss Cartoon Network cars. I have Steve Grissom Fred Flintstone flag on my wall from 1996. Nice. Who is the lady in black gonna bite here with 20-some laps to go? One more, please, for 200. Awesome. You guys are so cool. Thank you guys for getting us to 200 likes. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all awesome. One more. Appreciate it. Love. You guys are awesome. All right. There we go.
Today's just a company man.
I got to tell you guys, it felt very newsy out there that day. But it is a little bit more simplified today. Back in our Fox gear, feeling good out here on pit road. And what a great race this has been. And certainly that was a great race as well last year.
But we're glad to have you back, Rick. Looking good, buddy.
Allgaier leading,
back to green flag racing here, y'all.
Start with 18 to go. Here's 7 radio.
We're ready. Parker K is going to win, Norman says.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's finish it out. You've been doing awesome on the restarts. Focus on your deal here. Yes, sir. Copy that.
Now, what's different on this restart is Sam Mayer is on the inside this time. He's been racing against Austin Hill on every
lights are still on. I guess we're not going racing
up to this point. So he does not know his competitor quite the same. They also are teammates, so they most likely have
lights are still on the pace car, so we're going another lap.
He's got in the car there, so it's gonna be a little different game for him.
Jim Pullman said teamwork makes the dream work. We'll see what teammates equal on the front row. Aerial coverage today.
19 to go here.
Powering every mile and every moment on NASCAR's
I think Richard Petty when I think Darlington, Tim says.
Good to see the blimp out here today. We get some great shots off of that thing.
All right, now we're going back.
After the choose, Custer moves up.
Lights
to
are
row
off on the
2
pace car.
Austin Hill. Almirola, who was
what place is Deegan? Yeah, we'll show you.
Lost a couple of positions on
Deegan, 26 laps down and 36 spot.
When we return to the green flag. They added that lap, so we'll have 17 to go when we get the restart.
Yeah, and it's something interesting. You know, Eric Almirola was.
You think Cole Trickle
off of
when you
road.
think Darlington?
He chose the 3rd lane on the outside, which means he was willing to give up a row to take the preferred lane of the top.
When Austin Hill has a good car, he is money.
The last few restarts has really struggled, and it's given up the spot even all the way to the top. Not just the 4th place, but even to the 6th place. So he must be taking that in account here.
Yeah, and it's always such a hard decision because what you hate doing so late in the race is giving up a row.
Yes.
Right, you're giving up a spot, and you don't really know exactly how this race is going to play out, and you're banking on passing them on the restart, but you're still giving up that spot. Gosh, I hate doing that, but it's sometimes the position you're put in to do that, as we saw AJ Allmendinger still rolling around. All
right, coming out of turn, going into turn 3. We're getting ready to go racing.
Year, William Byron won
Let's see who wins this.
The same time last year.
Dang, Haley, how did she get that far behind in laps? She had a blown tire, Shelby.
You never know. Maybe we'll see something similar like that here.
Now the lights are still on. What the heck?
Well, we're about to find out, I believe. Or I think they put the
might have added
pace car's
another
still
lap.
out. They added
Yeah,
another
they did.
lap for something.
We're building the drama here.
Building the tension. You know, I got to tell you, I'm looking at these two
France
teammates
is
on the
here.
front row, and
What's
if
up?
I'm
Roddy, what's
Dale
up?
Jr., Kelly Earnhardt, I'm a little nervous.
I want
right
to see
here.
all the old
'Cause
race
1 and
cars
2 at
on
Darlington
display.
On a restart.
Kelly's
side
going
by
with the
side my
one.
two cars. Woo.
Sam Mayer.
Yeah.
Now the lights are off
This is not my
again.
favorite moment as a car owner.
This has been a good racetrack for Junior Motorsports.
Break me up when it goes green.
Justin Allgaier has won here twice, delivered 2021 in the spring, and then came back a year later and did it again. Both of his victories coming in the springtime. And if memory serves me right, both those seasons, Junior Motorsports got the sweep. Allgaier won in the spring. Noah Gragson won in the fall, 21-22. And if he wins today, it would be significant because look at the all-time wins list. Allgaier would join Tommy Houston and the Boss Mandel Jr. at 24.
Most Xfinity wins. Kyle
So do you
Busch
think
at
Dale Martinez
102,
going
Mark
for the
Martin
win?
at 49,
I would say yes.
Yeah, I think
Kevin
so.
Harvick at
There's a little
47.
part of him that's like,
Junior can still add to his win total.
He's going to run that
Yes,
88
that's
car
right.
at Bristol.
Yes.
So there you go. He can
All
still
right, here
add
we
to
go,
it.
y'all.
3 Junior Motorsports Chevrolets in the top 10 for the restart. Brandon Jones joining us duo in the front row. Restart row 4.
All right, I'm ready.
16 laps to go. Allgaier's been the
Run more
dominator,
yellows.
and now he tries to finish
They're
it.
setting it up for hell. Can
Fans are
Allgaier
ready.
pull
You
it
can just
off?
feel the intensity picking up.
Here we go.
Allgaier with a pretty good launch up top, but doesn't have no help pushing him. The one able to get a good run into the corner. But
Allgaier
we
takes
just
the
see
lead.
Justin Allgaier do that all day. Just rolls turn one
really good.
so good.
We
Really
get
good.
teased middle of the corner every time on these restarts, and then off of 2, there goes the 7. And here comes the 21
comes the
for
Meyer.
second. Austin Hill
And,
outside of
got
Mayer.
a little loose.
Custer is back in the game in 4th.
Oh, he's got a great run off the corner. So he's going to push Austin Hill, maybe clear into turn 1.
1 and the 21 are going to
quite.
wreck. Let's see. It's 15 to
This is
go.
gonna get tight right here off of turn 2. Look for Eric Almirola to have a run, possibly if they're too wide.
Byron
off
in
the corner.
12th.
Probably a little bit too far back for Eric.
The give and take is gone across the field. We're seeing lots of guys side by side off of turn 2. Woo.
Only 5 cautions today, 2 for a problem on track, but this is the portion of the race that typically produces them.
15 to go.
Everybody
Let's
starts
see
getting
what
more and more
happens.
aggressive. Custer to 3rd.
14 to go. And Sheldon Creed is our highest
So we talked about Eric Almirola's
cam
choose
guy in
decision,
9th.
Okay, so
So-
he could have been Cole Custer. He could have taken the bottom on that.
You
Cole
subscribe.
having a good
Thank you,
restart,
Roddy.
the bottom
Appreciate
lane hanging
that.
Pretty strong. It's so hard to know.
See if
what
we can
to
get to
do, but that's how that one resulted
12,450.
out. Here's the 8.
Keep
with
hitting
an
that
issue.
like button. See if we get to 250.
Sammy Smith coming off a DNF at Dover
8.
when he crashed.
Sammy Smith coming into the pits.
Tires looked up there. I don't know what that one was about.
So you got a Junior Motorsports car out front.
Custer's
one coming to pit
lurking.
lane. We got a report tire going down on the 8 for Sammy Smith. Kligerman 6th in front of Riley Herbst.
Kligerman getting a little
13
bit of a push
to
down into
go.
the corner, probably a little more than he wants.
13 to go. Don't
Jesse
build a big
Love
lead,
continues
Allgaier. That's
to
what
do a
always
nice
the kiss.
job.
Every
Hanging around
time
the
for
top
him, right?
10 all day long.
Every
No
time for
practice yesterday,
Allgaier.
No qualifying. He had never been here, but his average running position has been impressive.
12 to go.
Byron's really fighting hard here to make something of his day. I talk about the comeback of the weekend here, that 17 team.
Chase Elliott scheduled to drive that car at Charlotte. Boris said going to be behind the wheel.
Chase Elliott's going to be in the
17 in
Xfinity
Sonoma.
race.
That'll be
Here
fun to
comes
watch.
Cole. Beep, beep.
The set heads will be out in full force in Northern California, right in wine country.
Ten to go, and Justin Allgaier has just yarded the field today. Wow, has he been impressive on the restarts and as he's got
10 to
going
go for
here.
As we
Allgaier.
look at Jesse Love, here are the first timers. Love 8th, Shane Van Gisbergen in 19th. Talk about Sonoma. You know, he's looking forward to those road courses coming up. Carson Quapple's 20th. And Leland Honeyman Jr. has been fighting his car all day long.
Yeah, you just got to really give Jesse Love a ton of credit.
And to go.
He's got a great team, but he is really making the most of it.
Look at
Tough
the
racetrack.
9.
Had a
Oh,
solid
1
day
second.
all day so far.
9 to go for Allgaier.
And Justin has checked out. I'm sure he's paced himself a little bit, and if a caution comes out here, that's where it's going to be pretty tricky for him. So, you don't
He's
want to
been
burn
there
your tires
before.
up too much, get too far out. I'm sure he's pacing that, hoping that there isn't a caution. But it wouldn't be surprising if there was a caution,
Not at all.
The way these races go.
6 of 10
Every
races
time
this
for
year have
Allgaier.
ended in overtime. Look at the most top.
How many
10s all
times has
time in the
Allgaier
Xfinity Series?
been
Currently a
leading
tie at the top.
and a
Justin
caution's
Allgaier,
come
Kyle
out
Busch.
and he
So
hasn't won?
Justin trying to take over the lead there.
Are we going to make it without a caution? We'll see.
261. You'll see him on FS1 tomorrow. Coverage of the Goodyear 400 with Clint Boyer and Mike Joy. What about our leader, Josh?
Yeah, for Justin Allgaier, when I caught up with him before the race, he told me this season has been the most frustrated he's been in a long time. For the mere fact that it felt like every decision they made said the wrong thing would happen. But he said this is a track he feels really good about. He knows
almost
about,
2-second lead for Allgaier.
But a ton of confidence for coming into this race, and this could really change the fortune of this team that's been frustrated. But a win.
You don't want to say it.
Here today.
Josh, let's check Justin's radio with inside of 7 laps remaining.
1.7. Let's manage the gap now in case we get another restart. Take care of your tires right here.
I'm going to tell you, if they get another restart, I'm coming to put tires on this thing, Joey.
I mean, you're pretty late in the run, but some cars are going to have to stay out. We talk about Parker Kligerman. He used up that set of tires. A couple others have done that too. That will not have
Watching
that
on
option.
Twitch, give us a follow.
You know, last year, Cole
If you're
Custer
watching
was
on
one of the
Twitch,
drivers
thank you
that
for
gave
hanging
up
out.
track
38
position.
of
They
us
thought
over
maybe
there.
they
Thank you so
had
much.
a problem with their tires, so they came down, made a pit stop, and had a huge rally late in the race to finish third. And that's where he's running.
6
right
to go
now
for
after starting
Allgaier.
up front.
You're watching the Sheldon Creed car.
3.8.
He's running third.
Hello,
So is
Wall.
Allgaier's.
That's right,
Both of
kid.
them helped their averages a little bit today.
5 to go.
Great battle here.
Where is
Cameron
this
Smith,
caution
William
going to come
Byron.
out?
These guys have been
I
side by
can't
side
watch.
trading the 11th position. Several times I've looked up and seen this.
5 to go.
Yeah, been going back and forth a lot. You know, William Byron, you know, we kind of expected him to move forward a little bit more this run in particular, I think, now that he's back on the lead lap. But he really is kind of stuck right there in the 11th, 12th position.
Yeah, Byron just kind of raised his tires out, I think. I don't know.
I wonder if he did some damage to it when he had
That's what I
that
was
flat
gonna
tire
say.
and hit the wall. It's hard to know.
They've done a great job battling, though, from 3 laps down to the lead lap and an opportunity for a top 10. Less than 4 to go for Justin Allgaier.
2.7 seconds for
And there's his crew
Allgaier.
chief Jim Pullman. He says, just get me to that white flag. I don't need any more strategy calls or restarts today.
And they've been in this position. This is not the first time this year they've been in this position. Looks like the race is in the bag. They're doing really well. Everything is good to go.
Remember, he
And
wrecked
boom,
one time.
Something happens. You know right now they are thinking about those moments, and they're so nervous about it.
You remember he
Well, I
wrecked.
said just get me to the white flag. For them, they're saying get me to the checkers.
3
right?
to
I mean,
go
they
for
want it
Allgaier.
all because,
Right
as
in that
Joey
wall,
said, They
babe.
have had some odd things happen late in races this year.
Shut up, Joey.
It's just really smooth, right up against the wall. Got a lot of speed and pace. Yeah, he did just get a little stripe, it looked like. He made light contact.
2 to go.
Yeah, I'd give myself a little gap off the fence right about now, Brad.
Yeah.
If I was him, I'd say, you know what, I got 3 seconds and 2 laps to go. I can probably chill out. I could probably run the bottom.
This reminds me of Reddick at Miami when he was trying to win Xfinity championships, and he would run out by the wall, and you're like, get off the wall and just manage it to the finish.
This is what he does well, and he's trying to do it consistently.
White flag going to be out this time around for Justin Allgaier. 1 to go.
I bet his heart is in his throat. 1 left to go for Justin Allgaier. Well, he's going to win now. He took the white flag.
Well, if he's able to bring this thing around here, it's
Let's
a
see
much-deserved win. Obviously, a fast car.
Well, I guess
a
he
lot of
wrecks, he
wins
still
taken
wins.
away from him this year from something happening. This time, it's looking pretty good.
They've been
Allgaier down the backstretch.
Get out
into
the
turn
for
3.
Justin Allgaier sweeps the stages. Going to lead 119 laps.
GG, Justin Allgaier.
2024. Justin Allgaier wins at Darlington.
Every one of y'all down there deserves every bit of this, boys. Y'all have worked your butts off. And I'm sorry that it's taken all the way to Darlington to get it done for you, but what a day. Eddie, thank you. Pit stop.
Wow.
Second time in his career. He's got his first win of the season.
Dominated the race. He deserves it. You're right. You're welcome, Rick.
And give him the hat trick here. 3 times he's pulled into
Let me
victory
see
lane
those
at this place.
7s.
Austin Hill was second.
Show me
Cole
those
Custer
7s.
third.
That's right, Brownie.
Mayer in 4th.
And Ford doesn't
He's been
win
top
again.
5 and 4 the last 5. Talking about Sam Mayer. And Eric Almirola finishes in the 5th position.
He certainly earned it today, like you said, Adam. Really earned it. A couple times on those restarts, you know, he gave up the lead on pit road and just got it back, right?
Absolutely, great execution all the way through the whole race team. Whether it was managing the run, the pit stops, the restarts, keeping the car in one piece there. Even though we got a little nervous at the end there, but he's so close to the wall, did a great job just managing everything that he needed to. When you have the fastest car, you really, really want to make sure you win. And
yes, he did that today for sure.
And he jumps to the top 10. When you look at the all-time wins list, 24th victory for Allgaier. He matches the boss man, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tommy Houston.
Move him up to 4th in points. Sure he'll be happy about that.
And another top 10. That's 267 in his career. No one in the history of the Xfinity Series has that many. He bests Kyle Busch in that category.
That's a cool stat to have.
Ninth driver to win this season, and the second win of the year.
Allgaier
for
burning
Junior
it down,
Motorsports.
man.
Sam Mayer, of course, delivered in dramatic fashion last month when we were.
You're welcome, Rodney. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Third time in his career, he swept the stages and won the race. And look at this.
He's coming through the roof.
Raise the roof.
Junior Motorsports really needed this win. Kind of gets them back, pointed the right direction, as you said, Adam. Had a lot of speed, not just with Justin's car, but I think we saw that, you know, with Sam Mayer today.
They put 3 cars in the top 10. Mayer and Brandon Jones ended up.
Hi,
10th this
Judebug,
afternoon.
too.
Let's
Thanks
hear
for the
from
stream.
winner, down to Regan.
From Miami. Thank you,
Justin
One World.
Allgaier.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
What was
Mount
nearly a
Billy.
perfect
Go Braves.
day.
Yes, sir.
You lead 119
You're
laps,
welcome,
your
Kelly.
Third win at Darlington.
See you tomorrow,
Justin,
Mark.
You've been close this year. How nervous were you at the end of this race that something could go bad again?
I just wanted Eddie to call white flag, and man, God is so good. Car's rolling back. Hang on. I thought with a flat tire it'd stay where it was at, but God's so good, man. We've had such a heck of a year. We've led a ton of laps, and we haven't been able to do it, but the guys walking down pit road right there, true testament to them. Everybody back at the shop at Junior Motorsports. Rick Brandt's here today. It's because of the party. I just can't say enough. This is Darlington weekend. You fans, I mean, this weekend is always my favorite. You know, all of our partners at Junior Motorsports, Unilever, Hellman's, Chevrolet, Hendrick Engine Shop. We got the old farm truck, and it ran pretty good. So I think having a little gray hair today helped me out, though. Those long green flag runs and
See you, Rick.
being able to kind of know, you know, what's worked in the past here. And Eddie did a fantastic job. Pit crew was amazing. I mean, just all in all, the day was good. We were as fast as Xfinity Internet today, that's for sure. But just proud of this team for sure.
You tied your boss for 10th on the all-times win list today, and you are now the career leader for top 10s overall in this series. You in the Xfinity Series, something special. What's that mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, I didn't know if the day would come that I'd be able to match Dale Jr. Not only is he a great boss, but really good mentor and an unbelievable race car driver. I mean, you fans know it. Dale Jr. is he's an incredible human being. And so to come here, to be able to tie him, to be able to take over the all-time 10s, man, there's nothing better than that. My wife and kids are here. Like I said, Rick Brandt's here. Party cause, babe. Just What a heck of a weekend. Mother's Day weekend. I got to say, happy Mother's Day to my mom. She's here. My wife as a mother. And all you moms out there, all you moms at home, just a cool weekend.
Justin Allgaier, winner at Darlington.
Second straight runner-up finish here at Darlington for Austin Hill. Austin, a strong day, obviously, but what more did you need to catch the 7?
Well, our Bennett Chevrolet was as fast as Xfinity Internet all day. It just, the driver wasn't. I just couldn't get into turn 1 on restarts like I really needed to all day, and I think a lot of it's just me. I just got to figure out what to do differently getting into turn 1. I did really good with my launches. That's something that I've struggled with here, where I'll buzz the tires like late in the zone, and didn't do that all day. I felt pretty good about my restarts. Just when I'd get down into 1, I would always get tight. There was a few times I get on the splitter and stuff, but more so than anything, I got to do a better job inside the race car. I thought we were just as good as the 7 all day. Congrats to those guys, but yeah, we were just that little bit off today, and I think most of it was me. I think our car was fast enough, but we'll go back to the drawing board, try to be better for the next one. We've had speed everywhere we go. We just got to keep finishing them off, and we'll end up in victory lane again.
Austin, what can you say about the job your pit crew did several times, got you ahead of the 7 when it came to getting out of pit road?
Yeah, that's probably what I'm more frustrated about than anything else, is that my pit crew killed it all day, and then I would lose a spot on the racetrack for them. So sorry to those guys. I mean, they bust their asses off to get me off pit road first, and then I lose it.
Allgaier's up on the fence.
So just frustrating day all day, but
Junior Motorsports and Allgaier.
Hopefully we'll go back to the drawing board, and there's things I can learn going forward, and we'll get us one here eventually.
Austin Hill, top 10 in every single start here at Darlington.
That's an impressive stat. Last time Allgaier won was last fall at Martinsville. That victory put him in the championship 4. He wins today at Darlington.
Alrighty, so let's go through the field rule here, and we're going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody that hung out today. We got almost over to 700 people in the chat. That's awesome. Justin Allgaier wins, finally. We all were waiting for it to happen, where he'd wreck or a caution would come out. We all were waiting, but finally Allgaier dominates a race and finishes a race. Congratulations, Justin Allgaier. Austin Hill, like he said, every top 10 for Austin Hill every time he's raced here. Cole Custer would have come back from having an issue on pit road. Sam Mayer in 4th. Eric Almirola, he was my pick. Thought he would do it, just not enough. Parker Klingerman in 6th. Riley Herbst in 7th. Jesse Love in 8th. Sheldon Creed 9th. Brandon Jones 10th. William Byron 11th. Chandler Smith 12th. Ryan Sieg, we rode along with him for a little bit today, 13th. Anthony Alfredo 14th. Fast Pasta. Look at SVG in 15th spot. Jeb Merton. Kyle Weatherman in 17th. Taylor Gray in 18th. Carson Hoffel in 19th. Brennan Poole 20th. Josh Williams 11th. Josh Balicki 22nd. John Hunter Nemechek 23rd. David Starr 24th. Matt Benedetto. Matty DB in 25th. 26th, Chad Fincham. 27th, Blaine Perkins. And then Dawson Graham, the last one on the lead lap. And then as you see, all the rest that had issues, one lap down. AJ Allmendinger had electrical issues. We watched that on stream here. Haley Deegan blew a tire, hit the wall in that Dale Earnhardt 15. And then Jeremy Clements had issues, and Ryan Ellis in the classic Cole Trickle Chevrolet. So there is your lineup. Final standings. Let's take a look at one more thing. Justin Allgaier dominates the race. We had 5 cautions, so whoever picked 5 cautions, pick up your caution flag trophy at the end. 119 laps led by Allgaier, dominated all 2 stages. 22 laps for Colster, 21 for Austin Hill, and 1 for Allmendinger. So there is your finish. So hope everybody's had a great time. We will see you tomorrow. Let me get over here to the next screen. We'll see you tomorrow for the Goodyear 400. We'll be on about 1 o'clock. If you're watching on replay, please hit the like button for us if you'll watch to see who won. And if you haven't subscribed to us, what are you waiting on? This is the best NASCAR channel on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, anywhere. This is the best NASCAR channel you're ever going to find. Our chat is amazing. Our people are amazing. And you guys are amazing for watching me. So thank you so much. I want to wish my lovely wife, Spain, a happy Mother's Day. I love you. Be safe on your road today. I'm going to miss you tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. I want to thank my mods for hanging out all the time. No matter if you like the sport or not, you're always here. I want to thank you guys for being members, for giving your hard-earned money back to me, the channel, and everything that goes into it. And I want to thank you guys for watching every time, always here. I know there's some other places you could be, but you choose to be right here, and that's what I love. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Way to come back. We've been off a week. We're back now, and we're ready for tomorrow's Goodyear 400. Justin Allgaier, congratulations on a big win. Finally, he gets it at Darlington. The track, too tough to take. So, Bronny, you always want me to say goodbye. So, Bronny, we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye till tomorrow. And hey, your boy Byron didn't win, so he's going to be happy. Center Hill Cards, we'll see you later. Good to see everybody. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a great afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and a Saturday evening. Be safe and have fun. Peace out from CeeLo in Tennessee. Way to go, Justin Allgaier. Let's go tomorrow for the Goodyear 400.